on my knees.
Welcome to the world of Hearthstone. I'm your host, storyteller, and dungeon master, Bilbo. Tonight we are playing Into the Borderlands by Goodman Games for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. This is our 7th episode. Please follow us here on Twitch or watch and hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube later, which that seems to be the case. We are a small channel trying to grow in viewership. Our regular game is on Wednesday nights at 7:30 Central Time on Twitch. We are playing the series Tales from the Yawning Portal and currently adventuring in the Dead and Fae. And at the end of the month, we are actually going to do another stream for Extra Life, playing games, Heal Kids, and that we will be continuing on our story where Curse of Strahd, where actually the bugbear called down Strahd, and we'll see how that plays out. With the group currently, they are leaving the Caves of Chaos in search of one of their party members, their wizard friend, Oliver, who maybe had a little affection of some goblin children as well as their mothers, trying to get them to safety from the party so that the party wouldn't kill them all and create more goblins. Lo and behold, when the group woke up, well, they were just on a short rest, but a couple of them dozed off that were with Oliver. And that's when Oliver disappeared. The group cleared out some hobgoblins and now have decided to head back towards actually the keep and hopefully let's try to find the trail of Oliver and probably rescue him from the goblin children, as he has a lot of food, and especially cakes and pastries. So we will. The groups did rest. Everybody's healed. No one's hurt. You have all your spells and abilities back and such, and we will start from there. Lindor, who is listed there, has a new character because Lindor really missed the whole Caves of Chaos. He started with us before, and also your cleric, your Cornelius, priest of Cordal.
He's a paladin.
Oh, paladin, that's right.
Our priest has been long now.
That's right. Yep. I forgot about that. So, yes, Cornelius. Also, when you guys were resting, you noticed him kind of walking down one of the hallways, looking at something, and there was some gray mist. And he seemed to step into the mist and then disappear. And Rizna hasn't, not Rizna, sorry. And Cornelius hasn't returned. And nor will he, as he is now trapped in Ravenloft.
For now.
So Cornelius is also gone from the group. So currently we have Ozichar, Alex, Aaron, Rizna, and Gnarl, the gnoll that you guys decided to free, and is currently with the group. And you have befriended a gnoll, a bloodthirsty gnoll.
And I have a hidden character.
But he seems to be with you. So, and you guys left the caves successfully, and heading back, really back to the road. So what do you guys do?
Let's go. Let's walk fast. And by fast, I mean this speed, please.
So slow.
Cautious.
All right, what do you guys do?
We walk down the road that we're going
We
down.
walk.
All right, so you just head down the road. You guys gonna look for Oliver's trail or anything like that?
Let's
or-
look for crumbs.
We already
Let's
we
look
found
for
his.
crumbs.
Didn't we find his footprints going to?
You definitely saw his footprints
Or
towards the road.
towards the road. Okay.
Yeah, earlier when you guys came out looking for
For and either we go there or we go to the.
Ogres, right? What you guys said? Ogres?
Well, we dealt with the goblins and we dealt with the kobolds.
Yep.
So what's next? What else is there?
Hobgoblins? Orcs?
You guys dealt with the hobgoblins.
Oh, we did, yeah.
I hate to say it, but we need to find Oliver first. He's probably in danger. Aaron,
Yeah, he's
Aaron,
a bar
I think
getting
you're
wasted.
good at check. Can you find him again?
If he went back to the town, we probably can go back to town and find him there. But I'll take a look.
Well, he didn't go back to town. He headed towards town. And then who knows what happened.
True.
Probably trying to save a tribe. They probably roasting him over a fire right now.
Well, he'll probably tell him how to roast himself better.
Put the seasoning on there.
Oh, I
Season.
think
Aaron, can you find a track for us, please?
He'll come back halfway through roasting. Okay, I'm gonna take him.
the two of us can. I'll assist you. So
Okay,
you go
yep,
ahead
so
and-
at advantage. Go ahead.
So that's under wisdom survive.
Plus
So
3.
so roll 2 dice. Take the better one. So
18.
18.
All right, so you're definitely when you guys come back after your rest. Yep, you find his footprints once again, easily enough to follow, and as well as you occasionally find crumbs, cake crumbs and such, as you walk to the road, and then as you
Footprints seem to get deeper and
as you get to the road, you actually end up finding, you spot a bunch of smaller humanoid footprints, which you determine right away probably are the goblins. Probably children as well as the females, and maybe some others, but a lot of goblins. And you still see Oliver. You see, like, he seems to be going with them across the road and walking. You'll be able to follow his tracks, and they're walking along the forest line, right along the wood line, and where you guys end up finding his backpack.
Not too heavy. There was nothing in it.
But yes, and it was kind of like it's empty, but it was his. So whatever reason, they took the stuff out what they wanted. There's a lot more crumbs, and it looks like they may have camped here, rested here for a while, before they continued on along the trail of the woods.
Was Oliver with them on the long trip?
What was this?
Was Oliver taken with them?
It looks like you can still follow his boot prints, his large boot prints, are still within the goblins itself, and you guys kind of come to this opening path into the woods, just barely in, and you hear. Go ahead and make a perception check, Aaron, for me.
Are we taking a long rest into it?
Yes, you are. You have. You guys have
Fully
fully
restored.
restored
Go
everything.
ahead and roll. And look up perception under wisdom.
plus 5, so 19.
All right, perfect. All right, so you hear and you speak Goblin, right?
I think you
Yeah. Sure.
languages. There we go.
Goblin, yep.
Yeah, perfect. So you hear. I don't know if this was a good trade or not. You know what? We could have kept the fat guy, and he could have probably made us food. But now we have this stupid half orc.
You hear like a grunt.
But I guess it's a bit of a tribe. We need a healer, so we gotta take them back to the clan. So you hear this discussion in the just in the woods, maybe about say probably about 60 feet, 80 feet into the into the woods. Not too far from where you're at, but that's what you hear.
Okay.
And you just hear grumbles.
Goblin.
I'm gonna hide,
All right.
duck into the trees,
Okay.
crossbow out.
All right.
Well, it's grumble.
I know.
I assume the rest of us are kind of back 60 feet or something.
Yeah. Are you gonna let them know? Alert them? Are you gonna alert those two? Alert Ozichar and Rizna and Nanara what you guys are doing?
Yep, because I'm a little further behind her. I go.
All right.
And Arl hide.
Huh? Yeah, go ahead.
Gnarl hide.
Gnarl. Get
Okay. Gnarl, yeah, over. He just stays with you, really, by your side. So.
Gnarl down.
All right.
I wish what level or third still.
I believe you're third. So that hasn't changed. All right.
This is good.
All right. Give me you guys.
I'm gonna use this.
I'm ready to charge. Just let me know.
Might have to kill him this too, probably. You know that's a full on order.
You want me to give you the bag of orders if you want to look and see?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I might want to.
Cause I don't know like what happened.
Work as.
You can look through these and see if you find somebody you want instead. All right, so Aaron and Alex, you see, 6 goblins, and on a tree, sitting down at the bottom of the tree, you see this half orc that has his arms chained up behind him. He also his feet are tied, and he's also gagged, so he can't talk. But yeah, it's a half orc. Why don't you describe this half orc?
This huge 6'6" half orc with this. I really got this with his armor still be on or no?
Yeah, you'll have your armor. You just don't have your weapon.
Okay, with scale mail on and really not much you see about him. Just like
No different hair or anything, just a normal orc, half orc.
yeah, pretty much a normal half orc to the looks of it. Yeah.
No, I'll kill the orc first.
Okay.
No,
You guys don't know yet.
Just kidding, let's go get the goblins.
But yeah, so that's what you two see. You see 6 goblins, this half orc that seems to be chained to this tree does not look too happy about being chained, and it looks once again from what you can tell, it looks like this was probably a bigger campsite last night. But now there seems to be only 6 goblins here. What do you guys think?
So I will sneak up to where Aaron is and say, I see we go find out where Oliver is from these guys. What do you think? Do you think they know where he's?
Should we just talk to them or tie him up and make them talk?
We could try talking to them, but I think they're gonna probably try to throw spears at us.
Okay, so let's try. Say, hey, and if they start throwing spears, then we try to tie
Charge!
We could
Just
just go all in.
them. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a better idea.
Yeah, you see 2 of them have crossbows, and the other 4 have spears.
They
and they're what, like 60 feet away, something like that.
Yeah,
Where we are.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Usually
These guys are another 30 feet or so behind.
they're about
us,
another
so
60 feet
60
back.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Okay, let's go back a little bit and shoot them. Shoot them. Let's take the crossbows out.
You take your crossbows. I'll just shoot.
Let's take out the people who have crossbows.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's okay.
Oh,
Got it.
You want to take the one on the left?
Yeah, you take one.
And I shoot the one on the left.
Yeah.
And then, if you, if it doesn't die, you hit it. Okay?
Okay.
So, turn my crossbow on.
All right, so you guys are gonna
Get
just
ready.
shoot at them, and then what is your plan to run, or you
Yep.
guys?
Our plan is to run like across into the woods, across the path, so that they see us as we run away, and hopefully they'll, bring
Follow.
chase.
Okay. Okay, sure, I understand. All right, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and let you two both. I'll get you both advantage on your shots. One shot each.
All right.
And a D8.
Yep, you got a D8.
And 2 20s, because you have advantage.
You have advantage on your attack. So. All right.
2d20s.
2 D20s. You rolled a D12.
Oh, that's a 12. That's
Oh,
not.
that's a no, sorry.
The other one's right there. There you go.
Hey, as long as you hit it, we don't care what that.
That's right.
Oh, I got the same thing.
Okay.
All right, so I'm 21.
All right, that hits.
Mhm. And that is so 20 points of damage.
Ooh, all right. So that one definitely goes down. All right, and then on yours, Aaron.
You go Rambo.
So,
You go
Rambo.
Rambo style. Pin into the
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
25.
crossbow, right?
So 25
Yeah,
hits.
so
And how much
cross-
damage?
Remember, what's that?
10 damage.
10. So that one stays alive, though. You hit him. Oh! All right, now what do you do?
So I say, let's go. Let's
Run.
yeah.
All right, so let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
My. I'll roll it.
You can roll it. You just not.
Untie me. Okay. Alright, got a 7. So. Hey, healers always go last. Or healers always go last.
So that's-
This is awesome. Oh yeah.
All right. So, anybody above a 20?
I'm below it.
All right. 16 to 20.
16.
I'm a 19.
All right. Rizna,
Thank you.
19. All right. And then you said you were a 16?
Yes.
Alexander?
No.
Right.
Alexiana's a 15.
Oh, 15. Who's a
Oh, it's a
16?
star.
Oh, it's Char 16.
Oh, yours is 16.
All right. Aaron, what are you?
5
Plus
plus
5. So you're 10.
10.
10. All right. And, and then I got Niall here. No, where'd you put your cards? It said you. Maybe I put you down here. That don't go in. Oh, there he is. He's up here. Snarl.
I'm a 7.
All right. Okay. I'll put him at 7. All right, perfect. All right. All right, so Rizna, you are up first, and you do hear this yelp, goblinoid yelp, into the woods. What do you do?
Well, you'll be shocked to hear, charge!
All right, so he goes charging in. So yeah, well, just don't remember he's further back.
He's 16 back.
Yeah,
so-
probably just barely get to the action, really.
Yeah, so it's kind of
50 feet.
60.
Yeah,
They're 60.
I thought we were
Yeah,
all
he was
moving up.
60 back, but he's moving up, so he's going to be about 10 feet from
We'll
where-
put him right there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, put him where he's at. You go running, charging in.
Yeah, I'm not being quiet. I'm trying to draw attention.
Yeah.
I figured we were setting an ambush.
No. That went out right off the window.
Well, we didn't communicate to you guys that
Yes,
we'll
that
run
they
to
were
you.
doing.
We just
All right, and then Billy, can you move the 4 goblins with the spears just up 30 feet? Because they're trying to figure out what's going on.
Fast goblins.
You said 40 or 30?
30, just 30. All right, so they go start running up and dwarf! It's a dwarf! All right, Ozajar, you are up.
I waved my head.
All
Come on,
right,
Nora.
all right. No, slow. All right, that's Ozajar. Alex, Alexander, you're up.
Oh.
And
You
so,
said Alex.
yeah, so
so as a bonus, I'm going to
Alexiana, that's right.
Yep.
Alexiana.
I'm going to move and hide in the woods. Like that.
All right.
So hide check.
Yep. Go ahead and give me one.
26.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they're not even paying attention to you.
And
We'll
I
see.
am going to.
They see Rizna.
I'm gonna plug the guy on this side.
Okay.
All right. So again, 21.
All right. Goes down. Falls right on down. All right. All right. The archer. He's gonna move up 30 feet. The crossbowman. All right, and he's gonna take definitely taking a shot at Rizna, but misses. A little nervous. Shoots off into the trees.
Can I,
Goes near Aaron
can I break free from these hooks?
when it's your turn.
Oh,
All right. Aaron, you were up.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit this dude.
All right.
Bottom.
9.
Time is 22.
Oh yeah, you hit dead on right into its chest.
wait, I have to check something.
9.
9 points.
Yep.
All right, so that one's still up.
The one right in front of you.
Yeah, the one right in front of
What
you.
is it?
All right, do you do anything else, Aaron?
You know, back a little bit.
Go for it.
All right, go ahead.
Back a little
Dang.
All right, into the wood, into the tree line a little bit. All right, perfect.
so I can not get shot.
All right, the half orc. So you don't know his name yet. And I'll keep that a secret. Is up. You're gonna try to break from the chain.
Ooh.
Strength.
22 strength.
All right, so yeah, amazing. You're behind your arms, but you manage. They're not that strong with chains.
Yeah, I got this right.
And yeah, and this has been your first opportunity to think about trying to escape. Yeah, and you use your brute strength and pray to your god, and boom, you bust out of the chains. All right, what else do you do? That's your action. You stand up. Remember, half movement, 10 feet to get up.
20.
And remember, you have no weapon.
I know.
All right.
You're gonna wait until see the next turn.
All right, so you guys see this half orc bust his chains and starts running. Remember, you're also gagged.
Take out the gag. Can I manipulate object to take out the gag?
Huh?
Can I manipulate to take out the gag?
Yes. All right, so
I
yeah,
say
you
no
rip
mission.
that out.
It's so free.
All right, let's move up Gnarl.
Say an orc.
Oh, you speak?
Move up, Gnarl.
Yeah, move up Gnarl to the group.
I
He's like, yeah.
I say I have this crossbow then.
Eat goblins, yes. All right, it is a new round. Rizna, you are up.
Alright, so she announces, Six goblins and one half orc ahead of us. Better start your role playing soon, Alex.
Exactly.
Goblins
won't last long.
Focus on the real threat.
If you want the real threat, big orc.
Just saw you bust through chains. Hulk.
Yeah, in fact, where's the half orc?
40 feet
Hi.
away from you.
You see him kind of
After
try.
you move up to the goblin.
Yeah,
Can I
he's,
move that direction so I'm angling towards him?
Sure.
Yeah, you kind of are. This is Goblin's kind of in your way. To get
No
to him.
problem. Alright, so I'm gonna swing him. Here
The
we go.
side, yeah. There we go.
You see him trying to take out this goblin. You guys more
Well,
like
we'll see in a minute what I see.
You haven't done anything about what
no
you've done.
relationship between orcs and dwarves, man.
Yeah. So AC 21.
Oh, yeah. 6 points. All right. So he, as you hit him in the gut with your axe, yeah, he's bleeding through the side, but he's still standing.
Okay. Oh, the rest of you goblins, get over here.
All right. So yeah, you go 6 on the other one, and then 10 on the archer too. All right. So let's see what this.
Oh, he's got 10.
Yeah, this guy has
All right. So what do we got? 2 others.
Oh, yeah. This one's got 9.
Yeah.
No love lost. The other 2 goblins go at the dwarf too. They just go running right on over there. And they definitely all attack.
All attack Rizna, huh?
Bring the rest of your clan.
Miss. And miss. So all 3 take their spears and they miss. And then they're like, ah! And they all back away 30 feet, Billy, in different directions. They all disengage the bonus.
Good idea. Good idea.
Alright, so they are done. Ozachar, you are up.
Okay.
Concentrate on the half orc, everyone. You can't leave.
Leave me alone. I mean you guys no harm.
Oh, you're big and scared.
I can charge right still.
Huh?
I can still charge in this game.
No, there's no charge.
There's no charge unless you have the feet.
But you can quote unquote charge.
I
just
am
nothing
not-
happens.
Yeah,
Your
you can
enemy.
charge it, but you're not gonna. Yeah.
I'm not your
Who
enemy.
says that you're not my enemy? Only I decided you're my enemy, and you're a half orc.
Take him down, demon.
Alright. Alexiana.
Alright.
I can help you guys in this battle.
I will, let's see. So they try to attack and then they scatter. I'm going to try to hide again.
Alright.
Let's see. Not as good this time. 13.
They seem to really right now be focused on Rizna. They don't even notice you.
We didn't even hit her!
Yeah.
And we're already wounded! Maybe we shouldn't!
Alright, so you, sorry son of a bitch, are right in front of me, so that's just what's going to happen to you. Well, shoot this guy. Oh, natural 20.
Ooh. Alright.
Good God, here we go.
Alright. Let's see. It's gonna be maximum damage. You
Okay.
go right into its ribs and max out on damage.
So that's 24 points.
Alright, yeah, it goes down. It's just the arrow just goes right through one rib and out the other side of the rib cage.
And then I will move.
Alright.
10, 20, 30, and as I do, I'm pulling out my rapier.
Okay.
Right up on him.
Perfect. Alright. Archer there. Is gonna once again take a shot at Rizna there. And once again misses though, just takes a shot and just feels like this is not in a good place either, and it's gonna move off 30 feet off that direction, but not go near you either.
No.
There you go. Perfect. All right.
On your knees, little one.
All right. Give me a intimidation check.
No. Hold on.
At least it's boosted because he healed 3 of his guys.
And then Aaron, you are up.
Okay, that's a 10.
All right.
Okay.
The goblin looks at you, but isn't quite sure what's gonna do yet.
I am going to try and get this dude.
Alright.
He is right in front of me.
All right.
Wait, maybe you'll understand how I'm saying.
He turns around. That's what I
23.
mean.
That hits.
Well, you know.
And 8.
8, and there's that one the 4.
9.
Yeah, so it goes down. So, yeah, you hit it right in its chest and just goes right on, collapses down. And do you do anything else? You gonna move?
Let's not move over here. So I can get a better look at things.
All right, half orc, you're up. You're gonna start talking.
Can I go kill this?
No, you can sit down on your knees like the rest of them. I say an orc back to
I'm
you.
not with them.
I don't care. You're an orc. I don't know your intentions.
My intentions are just rid these evil creatures.
Okay. I'm just supposedly evil too, in some sense. So you want to kill me too?
No.
Then get on your knees and we won't kill you.
Why should I kneel to you?
Because I said so. And I have the sword to your throat right now.
What do you do, buddy?
I'll stay
I'll be there in a
standing.
minute, Demon. I'll put him on his knees. Don't worry.
I'll just stay standing.
Alright. You
Yeah,
asked
I
for it.
said-
Pride is pride.
I say I surrender. I say I just.
I'd get on your knees if you surrender.
I take one knee.
Alright, so you go down on one knee. Alright. Alright. Gnarl.
No, go put this guy on his second knee.
Alright, so how far is Gnarl away from it?
60.
Alright, so yeah, so Gnarl just goes running and just dives at him. Now, what's your armor class?
Because I don't have my shields, I do have my armor. It's a 15.
Alright, so he is gonna knock you over. Give me a strength roll though, post strength checks here.
14.
Alright, he just clips you in the shoulder. He actually tumbles onto the ground. So you stay standing, and Gnarl goes
No,
tumbling.
that's a terrible first impression. He was on a knee and everything.
I roll a 1 on his Alright, so Gnarl goes down. Alright,
I am not a threat
round.
to you.
Rizna, you are up.
Alright, so he's on the ground, but those two got him covered.
He seems to be on the half orc's on one knee. You saw Gnarl going running over there, but to shoulder him and hit him with the shoulder. But Gnarl instead ended up twirling over on the ground himself.
You can-
Half-orc looks pretty strong.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can see.
he looks very strong.
Oh, I'm over there for sure.
Deal with these goblins, please.
Alright, so yeah, you get over there.
Is that just movement?
Nah, you had to do a double.
Alright, well I start to grapple him.
How about this? I'll help you find your friend, apparently. 'Cause
What? You don't know about our friend, dude.
I heard him singing about some random dragon.
Is he still speaking? Is he speaking
There's
Orcish?
no dragonborn
Where-
here. Keep using your excuses there.
Alright, so the one goblin there.
I don't know. He's
he's,
singing about his food.
definitely-
His face was
he
making
goes,
sense with food.
I surrender. And he has the one with the spear, and he drops his spear.
Alright.
and he gets down. I get down on both knees. He gets down on both knees.
Hey guys, I found the one smart goblin.
The half orc's not that smart.
I'm smarter than you.
Alright. Oh, it's a char. You are up.
Alright, I'm gonna try to trip him.
Alright, trip him. Alright, go ahead.
Strength
Give me a first attack.
That's gonna be 13 on that.
Alright, 13. Alright, yeah, give me a strength check. Oh, so you're going to be at advantage. You're going to be at disadvantage because you're getting just mauled by 3 different people coming at you.
Gonna be a 17.
14 strength.
Alright, so he's got you. Alright.
El Zapatano,
What was
which is Elvish.
what was the
Get the
point
wounded one.
that-
What was the point of you not getting down on one knee, on both knees?
Across with the
I think
crossbow
you don't
running
know.
away.
Yeah, one.
Oh,
I said
yeah.
knees.
And with that, Alexiana, you are up.
Kill the other goblin. I'll do one kill.
Alexiana, what are you doing? You're up first.
Oh, I'm up first.
Yeah.
So I've got him at sword point
Yes.
by the knees,
Yep.
and his
Yeah.
spear is on the ground.
Yep, he
He's
dropped
got,
his
He's got
spear.
another spear or something, probably.
No, he just has the
I'll
one.
just- I'll sling my my crossbow
Okay.
and say, sling my crossbow. And I guess I'll move to here and just ready,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah,
Hold
he seems to be giving up.
hostage.
Alright. Alright. He
Runs off.
runs off into the woods. He just takes off running into the tree.
Crossbow guy.
Into the tree. So he takes off.
You-
Aaron, you are up.
You hear an Orcus? Dang it, he spit on me last night. I wanted to kill him.
What can I do?
You could run after him. if
You
want.
can speak Orcish, so you can.
You can give chase. You can go support Alexiana. You can go support your other group that has this half orc.
I'll go support Alexa.
Or you can. Okay. Alright.
That dude's just running away. I'm already too far away from him.
Alright, yes.
Those can
All
shoot
right.
far.
So you are up.
You
Half.
can hit something from far away.
I know.
Well, we wait till Billy comes back.
But there's also a lot of
You're up.
woods. We're not in an open clearing.
Yeah, this dude probably went into
Yeah,
into
this
the
is-
woods
yeah.
where I can't
This,
really
yeah, he's
grab
going deeper into the woods. You guys were coming at the edge of the woods when you heard this, just
Yeah.
about 120 feet. It's thick wood. Going to the east. So,
Half
yeah.
orc. You've been speaking orcish or common?
A little bit of both. I've been switching around languages.
I want to switch to your blade.
I'm
Yeah.
speaking in common too.
Alright, you're up. What do? You have Ozachar's grabbed you. They all seem to be right there.
Well, okay. What do you guys want from me?
Alright, so we'll come out of combat then.
Well, let's see. What do you got that's worth more than your ears?
Probably death. I'm assuming.
Well, what are you doing here?
Well, I was taken by part of my clan, and I was traded with who I think is your friend.
So wait,
Yeah.
the orcs didn't like you. So they traded you with the goblins.
I forgot to tell you guys. I overheard them saying like the trade between those two. Forgot to say that.
Between who two?
Our friend, which I think they were saying about the dude who was fat. They said he was fat with a bunch of food.
So they traded him to who?
I don't know
For
who.
what?
So
For him.
you got traded to their clan.
Apparently, like healing.
I
about
traded to
something,
these
healing.
goblins.
So where's your clan?
They probably took off somewhere.
Where's your clan?
I do not.
You don't know where your current location of your clan is?
We are nomads, family. We
So what
just,
you're saying is you're useless.
I'm a healer in combat.
Okay? Who do you worship?
Probably like.
Probably like? So you're not even a true cleric. Get out of here, dude.
No, I just haven't really looked
Did
into
you
it.
forget to look up?
Yeah, I
You picked the cleric and don't remember who you're going to worship.
probably like the
Wait,
sun
let me
god.
think
I
about
just
that.
forgot the name
A
of it.
sun god as an orc?
That's not the sun god.
I'm
So
like,
you're a fake cleric.
are you Gandalf's orc or something?
Moon god.
It's the god between like life who doesn't claim.
Went over there
Is
because
there
you
a
went
god
like
like
this.
that? Who would have
Ah.
like,
Alright, well let's knock out for You're gonna pick a new god right now.
Please tell me.
But his name's gonna be Cordal or Morgalog. That's your correct.
Probably Morgalog. Probably Morgalog.
Yes.
I worship Morgalog.
Oh, great.
I converted somebody to great paladin.
I already worshipped him.
We're gonna have a ceremony tonight to bring him in.
I already worship him.
Sure you do. You weren't so sure a couple seconds ago.
That was out of game.
You're thinking about it, but you're not sure, huh?
Maybe you should stop watching YouTube and talk to Grandpa about
So how
it.
many-
I gave you opportunity.
How many dwarfs have you killed in your lifetime?
Me?
Yeah, you. You can't work.
No.
You can't. You sure? Can't travel with somebody who's killed dwarfs.
I've killed no dwarves.
Really?
So I believe you're a part of
Part
a
of the
orc
orc
tribe.
What about the stinky?
I studied under an outcast. The art of healing.
So you're already a double outcast because the outcast kicked you out too.
No, that my teacher was killed.
Show us some magic. Show us that you're really a cleric.
Yeah, bring that one back to life.
If you let me go, I'll tell you what happened. Because he's not that smart. I thought he was smarter than that.
You got-
We got the better part of the
tell,
deal.
tell you what. So first of all, you guys are a raiding party, yes?
No,
No?
Traded?
we are the river runners tribe.
Oh, so you don't live that way.
No, we live on the river.
Also live on the river. Okay.
Like
Um,
a boat?
So you've got a tribe,
Yes,
and you were gonna bring these guys.
we traded. Well, we ran across some kindred, some goblin kindred here, and they had a rather large human man who had a lot of pastries and cakes and said he was a wizard. And this orc raiding party came across us. They're called the Orc Clan of Tethmar. And they said they were exiling this half-orc from their tribe because he was studying under the master Kume, who was also already exiled from the tribe from practicing or worshipping Morgalok instead of Grumsh, their god.
Hmm.
And so we traded because we need a healer
Oh.
in our we have been told he has great healing powers.
Oh, great.
So
Have you seen it?
we got rid of the wizard because we have a wizard in our tribe already. And the orcs took your friend.
And where does the orcs live? Where does that tribe live?
They live east,
They live.
but they followed along. They went south into the woods here, but they live east in the mountains.
Oh, east in the mountains. Well then.
But they went south. I don't know if they're going to do more raiding, but they went south. But the orcs live east, past the woods here.
I'll be glad they get
So
rid
we have to find them.
You can find your way back without your hearing.
What?
Don't let me. You heard me correctly.
I gave up.
One-
I don't.
one
What,
ear.
what do you mean hearing? I would like to hear.
You would like to hear, so you don't need to hear.
Yes, I need to hear.
He
I cooperated. Don't
doesn't
kill me.
need all of his ears.
You don't need all of it here, though.
Half-orc, what's your name?
My name's Dramir.
Like, draw me in here.
Show us your magic. Can you do anything?
Yes.
Show us.
What do you want me to
Something
do?
Cast a spell.
Tell us what spells you can do before you cast it, because we don't trust you.
I can hurt someone with a touch.
Oh, that's a great idea. You're so brave being a volunteer. Poke him in the back, the little goblin. Why don't you step forward?
He goes unwillingly, but he's like, I told you guys more than this Half-orc knows. Why don't you torture him?
Oh, we're not gonna torture you. Don't worry about that.
He's talking about cutting my ears off.
It's not torture if you enjoy it.
I don't enjoy it, so it's torture.
Show us.
Am I gonna have advantage because he's like kind of?
Advantage? I don't know what you
No.
mean by advantage. Like you're gonna need to
I
touch
need
him.
to hit- I
Oh,
need
to
to
roll to
hit.
hit him to touch?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
No.
Good question.
He's still gonna move out and
He's not
try
trying
to
to
move
hit
out when you're trying to hit him with your hand.
So the two of us walk over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got her rapier out as well.
Mark. Inflict wounds.
Alright.
First level spell. Ooh, 23 to hit
Yeah, you hit him.
for a ton of damage.
Okay, what's the time?
21 points of damage.
Oh!
He's
What?
dead.
Inflict wounds.
Yeah, it's 3d10.
Okay.
It's a touch spell though, so it's
I was gonna do a cantrip, dude.
So he goes, how much you point?
21.
Alright, yeah. He just shrivels up and dies.
See? He doesn't have to be tortured to get his ears.
I do not like the line between life and death. I'd rather you just cut him his ears off.
Alright, what about healing? Can you heal too?
Well, that's
Yes,
what I
I can.
meant. See, now we can cut his ears off and he doesn't feel it.
Yes.
Just being clear on things and stuff.
So,
Yeah, necrotic too. It's necrotic.
yeah, he's dead. He's
That's,
dead.
that's Morglock for you.
I don't think we should travel with a half-orc.
He's a good healer.
I haven't seen him heal at all. I haven't seen him hurt people.
Well,
he didn't ask whether he owned
Heal his
None of
now.
us are
Hey, heal the
wounded.
dead goblin now.
Gnarl just
Okay,
starts eating the goblin that he just shriveled up there. So Gnarl starts eating away.
Oh, the did you bring
No-
the
no
manacles
ears.
for Naro?
What?
Did you bring manacles for Naro?
Oh no, he's good. He's alright.
So I'm guessing
Or,
he's,
or Alex?
he's your pet. Huh?
Hmm?
Alex, can you take those manacles off the wall? I don't remember if you went back to that prison cell.
Oh yeah, we got one set. But
Great.
that was it.
Let's give Jameer a test run, but he's gotta stay chained up.
Well, seeing that he's got some broken chains already attached to him, I think that's gonna go just great.
Those are goblin chains. I think yours were a little tougher. They held Gnarl, didn't they?
I don't know.
Very true. Very true. Put him on him.
Wait,
Wait, what?
why do you guys need to change?
Because we don't trust you.
Well, I think it's obvious. Look at you.
You were just in a clan of
If
orcs.
you guys are gonna hunt for this clan that exiled me, I want to help.
Yeah, you can help.
And remember the manacle from the that cell? Those were on the neck.
Perfect. That's exactly what we need for an untrustworthy
I'm not gonna let you put manacle on my neck.
You're not gonna let us? You don't have a choice in this matter. We just saved you. You want us to trade you back to the goblins? We're gonna trade you back.
I just broke free. You created a distraction for me to escape.
Yo, you would not have killed the 6
We
goblins
didn't do
unarmed.
anything for you, I assure you. Alright, now lie down and let us put this on your neck.
Don't put this on my neck.
I'll hold him down.
Go into initiative.
Gnarl goes, you can have it on your neck. I had it on my neck for a long time.
Or else we'll have him eat you too.
He earned our trust.
No,
I'll
no,
eat
he
you.
didn't.
What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, he did.
He's much more vicious than you are. Cleric.
Just
Trying to oppose
dripping
a
from
threat.
his mouth.
Why do you have to chain me up though?
Because we don't know who you are.
Alright, too much talking. Start swinging.
I'm not gonna let them put something on my neck.
Alright, we're going back into grapple mode.
Let us know when we hit initiative.
Stop.
Alright, so
Initiative?
we'll just
I'm
keep
not
the
here.
same initiative.
Oh, come on, that's just
They're just all gonna beat on you. Alright, Rista, so what do you do?
Alright, I swing with the side of my blade.
Okay.
Player knowledge.
Well, can you at least gather my hammer and shield? Like,
For what?
You don't even see your hammer.
oh, they're not here?
Nope, they're not here.
It's over half for Oh, I probably missed though. So yeah.
I have a 15 AC.
Yeah, you duck under it.
Alright. O's and Char.
Grapple.
Alright.
I don't hit.
Alright.
No, put him on the ground and hold him down so we can get this chain on him.
Alright. Alexiana, what are you doing?
She's just gonna step like this and do a little flick at his ankle.
Alright.
Basically hamstring him.
Okay.
Okay, so that's EC 20.
Oh yeah.
And, only 15 points of damage.
I go down.
Alright. Right to the ankle. Go.
Oh!
Down.
I ran out of AC.
Blacks out. Yeah.
Now that that's all solved, can you heal yourself?
Actually, wait, no. I go to 1 hit point because of my relentless endurance.
Alright, so
Do you
yeah.
automatically go to 1?
Yeah.
Or do you, I thought you had to roll.
Nope.
No,
it's
it's
my ability.
Alright, so he goes down, but then once he's down,
I try to catch myself before I go down. Like you see him about to stumble.
I'm pretty sure you go down because
you still go down. Let me explain what happens.
Out of the might of my will, I stand up still.
You go down, you see him go down, and on the ground he wakes, his eyes open up as he's down on the ground.
Now stay down.
And Gnarl gets on top of you.
Please
Stay
don't
down.
chain me. I've had enough chains.
Well, you're getting chained. You don't have a say in the matter.
I think you'd rather have your chains than be separated from your body by your soul. Or whatever.
Whatever
I
you
say
believe
that
in.
One of two things is going on.
You want to
here.
live
My
and be
blade
chained.
Or this.
or not?
Fine, you can chain me for now.
Alright.
Alright.
It's just a temporary
Arrangement.
arrangement.
You gotta earn your trust. As blood drool on your face just comes down. Snarls on top of you. This huge hulking knoll. Gotta earn your trust.
The probably the only one I'm probably liking is that
They'll let you eat all the humanoids you want.
I don't eat you.
More for me. And after you guys put the chain on the manacle on his neck, Gnarl will get off.
Alright, let's I guess let's collect
Some
spears,
Yeah, they're gone.
weapons, and
Did we kill this one over here?
oh no, the one ran away.
Yeah, one took off.
10 more is.
He's gonna go tell his friends at his clan meeting that something happened.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
Oh, so well, we killed that one guy. Did they blindfold you earlier?
He was not blindfolded.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
dead.
so you could tell us like
Which
where your
direction?
exchange happened. Was it right here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we could follow from here south the footsteps of your clan. Well, they lived to the east, but they went south, so we don't know why they were.
Oh yeah, I used a first level spell.
Yeah, you did. So you want to show us? You want to show us your usefulness?
Yes.
Okay. So show us that you have restraint. So you can. Do you have spells
Yes.
you can cast?
I used one of them though.
Yeah, we saw that. Did you have more that you could use to heal yourself?
Yes.
Okay, show us restraint that you don't. Until we say it's okay.
So now you have 1 hit point. 1 hit point and 1 spell. Great.
Let's go. We'll help you.
Alright.
So we gather the equipment from the useful equipment from these goblins?
Yeah, so
And the ears.
for the most part, they have like 3 days of dry rations, so beef jerky or some sort of jerky, maybe not beef.
Rat jerky.
Jerky, some hard cheese, and some stale bread, along with some water skins. Once again, probably about 3 days worth. The water's fresh, though. You do realize that.
Good.
And in the sense of weapon, they're hide armor, so it's just useless. There's, like I said, there was 4 with spears, and then the 1 crossbow. That, you know.
So 4 spears and a crossbow
Yeah.
are worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
Crossbow.
They
And then no other weapons, just 4 spears and crossbow.
Yeah.
Right. Alright. And then and no gold on them.
No.
Yeah, traded
But
off
they
for the
each had
pork.
3 days rations, so we get 15 days rations.
I really wish you killed that crossbow goblin.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we're gonna follow your clan's trail if we can.
Sure, so once again, at advantage.
We'll at advantage, so
I could probably track him. I have good wisdom.
Okay, cleric.
I have good wisdom.
Sure.
You have a ranger.
You'll be in the back with me
no,
as I
we don't
hold
have
your
a
chain.
Oh, well, yeah, but good enough.
Yep.
Might as well be 1.
right. So that plus 3.
22.
Okay, so yeah, perfect. So you'll definitely discern there's 2 sets of tracks out of here. One goes east, which is goblins, and you think probably maybe 3 to 4 dozen goblins wandered off to the east. To the south, you follow a set of tracks. There are you probably think maybe about a dozen or so orcs, larger print, they're boot prints. Also, what you notice though with that is some rather large paw prints, or almost like hoof prints in the ground as well, and a rather large footprint. And with that roll too, you also discern Oliver's. You definitely see Oliver. His prints are seem to be, but it's almost in a sense before it was like he was free will, like walking amongst the goblins. Here, you think he's now being dragged against, not
Coerced, yeah.
coerced here. He's probably not in the same situation as he was with the goblins. So it's a little,
You're good.
a little different scenario. Yeah, and then there's also a rather large set of prints, but it's a footprint, not boot. But it's a big foot. Probably, you think something that's got to be probably maybe 9 to 10 feet tall.
Like an ogre? Maybe? Or a hill giant?
Just me. I was in a giant hill giant.
That'd be scary. Okay, so yeah, we load up the spears and the crossbow and take their bodies and put them in the low spot.
All right.
Oh, and we got the ears. You got the ear count.
Yeah, you
10
got
more
the ears.
All right, good.
Mike,
How's that collection smelling? Pretty right?
Like, I think 80 strong.
80 ears. Damn.
All right.
Really cool.
All right. So you guys start heading out then. Start in the woods, and you're fine on the trail. You're definitely on the trail. It becomes you guys go for quite a few miles along in the woods, but you're not too far in the woods. They seem to be staying close to the road, but in the woods. So the
Okay.
roads, this road path here, that's really to your west, is not far off, and as you track them, you will actually hear. You'll hear. You'll make a perception check actually, and you guys are staying like 60 feet in front of them. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check, both of you.
Okay. Roll 20. No, that's 12. What'd you get?
Plus
Perception. Rolls.
17.
17, perfect.
Better than me?
All right, so
6.
you'll hear this.
Just kind of make perception.
No, they're scouting above, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shut up back here, dude.
Yeah, you're 60
You want the
feet
gag again?
So you hear this. Yeah, you hear this. Off in the front, probably about say about 120 feet in front of you, in the woods.
Going for sure.
You said you saw some hoof prints before, right?
Purple car or something.
Yeah, and you've seen them going, and you're still on this trail, and these big hoof prints. You definitely. You think there's probably 4 of them.
Yeah.
With 4 legs. But not maybe a horse. 4 horses.
Pigs. Hog riders.
Should we sneak up and see if we can get a look?
All right, so both of you give me stealth checks here.
What is the deal? And a 9. What'd you get?
What is it?
Stealth.
Stealth.
So 16.
All right, so
I got a 9.
all right, perfect. All right, so you guys
The cat's not nimble.
are moving up into the woods, and you see these. You get about say about 60 feet into the woods from these things. You see these large black furry creatures on 4 legs, and then you see these grayish black tusks, and one looks back. The other 3 are milling about in kind of in the mud area where they seem to stop, and yeah, they look like giant wild boar, like bigger boar than you've ever seen. But you think one is smelling. Like you may know of your presence. You guys are about 60 feet from right now.
Something smells fishy, and I think it's the cat.
So you guys back on out. All right, so you guys
The wind shifts.
head back to the group. All right.
We'll head back to the group and say, alright.
There's 4 really big, like hog looking
Like
things.
bigger than this imbecile?
Wild boars, yeah.
Wild boars.
Let's go.
Like way
Have you
bigger.
seen those before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yes.
I'm like, I used to ride one of these things.
Yeah, they're in your tribe. Yes.
Oh. Might have wanted to mention that.
I didn't know they had wings.
Terrible with information. I don't know how you worship Morgulog. Morgulog's disappointed.
Is that a requisite? Worship
Yes.
Morgulog, you have to be smart.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait. So.
Wise.
4 big pigs. What else?
Well,
They're not pigs. They have tusks, and they don't
She
have
said
very
it doesn't-
tails.
They're used as ride.
Be afraid.
She
4
said
big
she
pigs.
said
What else?
she said a dozen of the orcs before, possibly, but we weren't able to get up close enough. One of them probably smelled us.
Probably smell you.
These are
Were they chained? Were they chained to the ground?
Yeah, and you know they wouldn't be chained
they
ever.
probably not. They're super thick. I kind of want to get one of them.
See if you can lure them over here. See
Yeah.
if you can lure them away.
Yeah, I'll strap
I
you
can-
onto the back of one and let you ride it.
So what happens if more than one comes this way? Like all four
Better,
come
it'll
this
save
way.
us time.
That,
Yeah, that would be bad.
yeah.
So,
Are they chained to you?
I might be able to take one of them.
What?
Possibly.
You might. You cleared. You hung out with the boars and the boar pigs.
so this is how much later?
It's getting about dusk.
Okay.
So, I want to try and do it one earlier.
Well, if we fight them,
I
we
wanna
might
become a
fight the
hog.
orcs too at the same time.
Well, right. We want to,
Yeah.
if we can, attack the one without the other, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So,
I can try and learn one because I don't know what they like to eat.
Huh?
I don't know what they like to eat.
You didn't raise them. You have
Or
nothing.
how about you look like the people that ride?
They are part of your clan, but
I know a little bit about them.
You know that they like you.
you know that normally they'll have some with raiding parties, but usually they only listen to their direct masters, which are usually very strong orc warriors in the group, or ogres in the group. They favor ogres over the orcs.
so they probably have an ogre since we've been seeing some of those prints.
Yeah, but what?
That would be
How do you not know if they have ogres in the group?
Caruth, the ogre, that's leading this war band. That's the one that was escorting, basically, or exiling you.
He
We're
killed
better
my
off
ma-
keeping the
He
goblin
killed my
alive.
master. I want revenge on him.
So
Okay, half
We're
orc. I
supposed
want
to
you to
live.
stop talking. You're not scouting for us. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. We don't trust you. We're not going to let you go ahead to your old clan first.
you also know he has an older, bigger wild boar with that he rides.
Probably more experience as well.
Alex and Aaron, can you set up a trap for us? Will you lure one out? We'll surround it.
Maybe.
If not, let's get ready to charge.
Well, I don't think those are the two options, but
I do. Let's go.
what do we think is going on with them? Like maybe we could find where they're holding.
The boars.
That's
No,
your
not
job.
where they're
Go
holding
back
the
out there.
boars.
Quit being scared of big
Our
pigs.
friend.
Where they're holding all of them. The dumb
All right,
ones.
go scout some more. We'll set up camp.
He is kind of dumb.
Okay, they're not
Yes,
so
I
wise.
need to rest.
He is kind of dumb.
We call that street dumb.
We don't need
Maybe rub yourself on the half orc so you smell like them.
Yeah, my smell would be masked a little bit more to these doors.
Sure.
But once again, you're not going up there, dude.
So the boars can
Okay,
smell
you
us,
see this way.
and the orcs. So if there's one ogre, 5 probably boars. One being a big, even bigger than these ones.
Or
Boars.
a dozen orcs.
And a dozen orcs, and they're headed somewhere. So, and right now, did they look like they were waiting, or were they on the move?
You saw the pigs seemed to be, they weren't moving around. They seemed to be stopped, at least stationary.
Just like
So maybe they
waiting for
stop for a
something.
little rest, and then they're gonna keep
Yeah.
going through the night.
Yeah, maybe. Or they're just stopping so they can, a rest, or then go and take a rest.
I mean, they are
Yeah,
orcs. They're
like
probably
some-
gonna keep going through the night,
Yeah.
right? Rest during the day, something. I don't know.
I don't know.
So should we try to catch them while they're moving and like pick off their end guard?
Maybe.
Whittle them down a little. But what's our
But then you have to fight a boar and an orc on the same thing at the same time. They'll charge
Well,
us.
I think your idea, scout is good. Go check and see.
I'd say the best attack
Make
we
sure-
have
make sure
is
they
to
have
attack them while we're stationary.
uh,
Because those boars will help a lot. Will help them a lot.
what do you mean? Huh?
Those boars are strong.
Oh, if they're you mean while they're sleeping?
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
that
they're
would be
like,
different from when they're just stationary. I don't think they're going to sleep right now. If you were in a war party, would you be going to sleep right now?
no.
No.
Okay.
You'd be getting ready to go. You might rest a little bit. You'd be
Yeah.
ready to go through the night.
No.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm saying while they're resting right now.
Okay, so let's go take it out. Let's see if we can get maybe which way is the wind blowing right now. Maybe we can go from,
Yeah, so you guys walk. Yeah, you kind
downwind
of
of them instead of
went.
upward.
Yeah, probably went right into the wind path. So maybe become either around one of the directions.
Like
Maybe.
around here, if they're
Yeah,
way
maybe
over
either
here.
to the east or to the west.
All right, so we'll try to
Instead of
circle
going
and
south.
we'll say, okay, you guys are gonna stay in a defensive spot, maybe behind some good tree cover, good thick trees.
I start napping.
No charging in.
I said I start napping.
For this
He's
map?
not talking to you. He's talking to the dwarf.
We'll come back.
I'm waiting. Let's go. Give me info.
All right, so
Hopefully it
we'll
takes
take off again.
Okay. So once again, give me just stealth checks.
You got a good one, good.
I start trying to take a short rest.
That's fine.
What'd you get?
What is it?
Stealth, right there.
So 24
Yep, and 25 for me.
and 25 for you.
Okay. All right. So you guys are going around the east side. So you guys kind of come around the east. Give perception checks here.
All right, so 14.
All right.
You
20
got
on the die.
Oh, natural 20. All right, that's good. You don't need to even look. All right,
25.
natural 20.
25.
Let's just go with the natural 25. All right, so this is what you're gonna make out.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
Wow!
Those are your guys' badge.
Those are some really big things.
whoa. Rados.
Wait, which one's the biggest?
They're all about the same size.
Yeah, but
There's only
like
4
the-
in there.
Of
Which
what
one's like
we
the-
see, Ace, there are 4 that are about the same size. There's probably the 5th one that we heard about here, somewhere else.
Probably in like better.
Where?
Oh. They're all nested. Ah, that's bad. And there's a goblin ready to take out.
Which one's the goblin?
Like,
Our Inquisitor picked a poor day to wander through some mess.
campfire.
Oh, there's only 8.
Campfire.
Where is he?
Campfire's cool. It's got these 2 pops rings.
What is he?
So,
That's
Oh,
our dude.
so you see that they have a fire going, and for the most part, there's 8 orcs.
1, 2, 3.
There's 6. Sorry, there's 6 orcs that are bedded down actually right now. Actually, so you can put those ones around the campfire now.
Nice.
What about those?
However, the other two are standing. They have great axes. And you see Oliver sleeping on the ground, tied up, both right now, hands and feet, and to a tree.
Okay.
But yeah, you see these two rather large orcs, both with great axes, in half plate.
Jeez.
The other orcs that are sleeping, they more are like in hide armor, and have hand axes or clubs as weapons. You'll see those kind of near them. And then these 4 large wild boar, but they're just hairy with these big tusks on them. Definitely bigger than any wild boar you've ever seen. But yeah, and they have a lot of fur on them.
So they're shaggy.
Mangy fur. They don't have saddles on them, and they're not posted down. Like they're not tied. They seem to be free, and so you guys look at this, and then once again, one of the end boar that's closest to you guys sniffs up, sniffing, and you kind of figure out that he must once again has picked up your scent. And that's what you guys see.
Moonwalk.
Well, if we wait, maybe that one will get curious and come looking. But then again, it might signal its master.
Or
And the
like
master can come looking.
doubtful.
Let's wait just a little bit and see let's just wait and see if he
Boar is back on the menu, boys.
yeah, exactly. Let's see if he tries to. Let's just hunker right here. See if he gets curious. He'll come check us out. So we're just gonna wait, see if he comes sniffing.
Okay, you guys gonna see if
See if he starts getting curious.
How long passes? I'm going for that short rest.
Yeah, don't worry about that. You're gonna get it. It just keeps sniffing, and then but if you guys just stay still, he just ends up just kind of just going back to his business. He does it for a little bit, but just seems to stop.
And the wind seems to be. There's not much
Still,
of a wind,
the
or-
wind seems to be coming from more of the south, going to the north.
Okay, so that way.
Yeah,
Or-
Yeah. that way towards Philly now.
Great.
You guys are off that direction, about 60 feet from them.
Oh, we're this way.
Yeah,
Okay.
just about 60 feet from the camp.
60 feet. That's short.
So we're going to not go, much closer this way then. But we think we've been coming from this way, and this is what we've encountered. Okay.
Yeah, the camp, your guys' camp's back towards them.
Back that way.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
So we want to come
And we don't see any light from another fire anymore?
Nope, no other fire, no other torches or anything. Nope, just this camp, and these are this is what you see.
Okay.
look for a war. Do you see a warrior wearing a shield?
I see one right here. Right there, man. I see it.
Okay, yeah. I know they probably have it somewhere.
So, and none of these guys have shields that I've seen, right?
Nope, none of them have shields.
Okay.
I mean, they have packs laying about, by them and stuff, but no shields, nothing,
Right.
no evidence of any shields.
Nani?
All right. Comically, I think our big hairy guys no has more than one shield because they're part of the shit that we looted from you. We're carrying.
Yeah, I know he has carried out
Was
there
your
and a lot
shield
of
in the water?
stuff.
Carrying some loot.
I'll take it.
Right on the mic.
You ain't gonna do nothing, dude. You're gonna stand
All
there
right,
and slaughter people. And heal us when we ask.
I only have like one heal.
That's the one heal you're gonna use on one of us.
Somebody says you should ambush.
You definitely should.
Yeah.
They've been heading south over to the north. So that's north?
That's north.
I
Yep.
was thinking.
Okay. Alright. So, alright, we're gonna go. Let's go back to the group and let them know that they are camped for a little bit of rest.
Knew it.
Maybe we can set up an ambush further ahead.
Can we ambush them like from the side or from
Because I
like
think
the
the problem
back?
is, I think those things are gonna smell any of us. I mean, we're quiet, but they're not quiet. Even getting them
Well, we
around
can't
is
with
not
our
gonna
sheep.
take time. Listen, there's two that are away, God, we can charge the fucking boars, and by the time these guys get out, maybe we'll take down two of the boars. Keep going. I don't know.
If we take two of them down, there's still gonna be two left.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be fast to take them out.
How? They're
Just
giant
kill the goblins.
freaking monsters
That's true.
beasts.
Or we take out all the orcs, and I don't know. I think those things are going to be faster than any of us.
Yeah.
So I think we just have to get the group. Maybe we sneak up, and
They have Gnarl and
Gnarl might fight them.
yeah. Probably not because he's carrying wood and stuff.
We could probably leave some of it in a pile,
Yeah.
and then you attack them.
Try to be as sneaky as he can until someone makes noise, and then we just jump. Until they notice, we just.
I think the real key is that you and I want to circle around far enough so that any of these guys that try to run to go warn the rest of the group can't. And we take them out.
Yeah.
Alright.
I
Maybe.
mean, the,
I don't know.
it looks like the beasts and the guys that are holding up their neck. It looks like they're on opposite ends. So how will we know? How will we know if this was if we're battling the boars and those who run away with our friend?
Well, that's one thing, you and I would be on this side to take those guys out.
The other loud people would be on the other side. Okay, gotcha. Alright.
Alright, so you guys go back to the group?
Yep.
Alright, no
Go
problem.
back.
Yep.
Okay, so there's 6 that are sleeping or resting, 2 that are not, that are in half plate with battle axes, and they're standing on either side of Oliver, who's tied up and tied to a tree
And sleeping.
and sleeping. There's a fire, which helps us a little bit.
Maybe crying a little bit.
And there's all 4 of the wild boars, the smaller ones, but no sign of the other ones. So they may have moved on, I don't know. They may just be a little bit ahead. But what we could do is maybe you guys approach from where you are. They're gonna notice the boars are and go check you out and maybe attack. And you guys engage those while we try to take out these 2 guys in plate mail. Now what if we bring Gnarl with us? Is he quiet?
Be quiet.
I can be, but I got all the stuff on me. Like a pack mule.
But a very stylish pack mule.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna attack the boar, we're gonna need a lot of hit points because they're gonna.
What are you, huh?
We're attacking the boars, or you guys?
We're gonna need a lot of what?
We're gonna need a lot of help. They're gonna get hit. They're gonna hit
You
us.
need
with
someone
their
beefy.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think the guys with battle axes are also gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but you guys can hit them from far away. They're slow, probably with the half blade.
We don't know, yeah, maybe. We'll try, we're gonna concentrate on one guy, try to take him down, and then we'll try to take the other guy down. But
Gnarl has no self-control. You can't have it. You guys are very controlled.
Okay.
well, true. But
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
we're keeping Gnarl with us.
I'm thinking we wanna take down these, beasts.
You know,
But,
well, then bring someone who can shoot.
Yeah, the two of us are gonna shoot him. But
Yeah, exactly.
we'll try to stay hidden too, if possible.
So 2 gigantic dudes. One of
Yeah,
them
you guys
doesn't
should-
have that much.
You guys should climb a tree or some shit. You're gonna see an orc and playmail climbing a tree.
Shorter dudes, but they're pretty strong.
So I think if we're gonna take this big of a risk to get Oliver, I say we take a risk on the half orc.
That makes 0 sense. No.
I say we give him a shield, and we give him a weapon, and keep him on your side. And if he understands, if he crosses
can't
any
take
kind of a
all
line, Gnarl gets to eat it.
If he doesn't
No, we
cross
can give him
the
a
line,
we can give him a shield at least.
I think he would be a good addition to your guys' team by taking down
Yeah.
the gigantic
It would
dudes.
be great if he wasn't a half orc.
Right. I would speak
I'll,
more
I go
than
over
no,
to-
these two can understand.
I
so,
go to Gnarl's pack, and I'm just gonna start going through.
Alright.
Is it a shield and Warhammer? I'll take
Well,
it.
here's a shield. We know we have one of those.
There you go. That's all you
Strapping
get.
shit to
Hit
it.
people with that. You better shield bash people.
Is there
Yeah.
Warhammer?
You earn your weapon after you shield.
Short sword, light crossbow, quiver,
Oh,
longbow,
spears. We got lots of spears.
spears.
Now let's see that.
Oh!
Spiked hammer!
We got a spiked warhammer.
Ooh, what does that do?
It's a warhammer
It's a war.
It's just plain Warhammer despite
with
yeah,
a
it's just
spike
spike.
back. Yeah.
on the backside.
Yeah.
But we're not giving it to you yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Don't get too excited, dude. You gotta do a shield.
I found one. So here's what we do, Rizna.
Yeah.
You're the one carrying it.
What am I carrying?
A spiked warhammer to keep that you decide if you want him to pound on one of these and show his metal. Maybe he needs to be up front. Be the first one pounding on it. What do you think?
Nope. I think he gets a shield, and after he cures one of us, we'll discuss giving him a weapon.
Alright, well then you got the weapon.
Could I at least be unmanacled? Like,
Nope. Hold it with 2 hands like this. Nope. For the best.
you're lucky I don't break this off, but I could probably break it.
You're not going to.
I'm not going to, but I could.
Otherwise.
Alright, so remember that thing we said about restraint?
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's the deal. You keep up your end of the bargain, okay, by fighting alongside, okay, being there to cure, right? So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna stand there and you're gonna help out by blocking, okay? Keep yourself from getting hit, but you're also gonna help. Like if that boar is coming in, you use a shield and you block.
Yep.
Do you
And if you
comprehend?
need Morgalog at the end of this battle, you'll have earned your keep.
There you go.
Do
So,
you comprehend,
can I roll
or
my
do you
help?
want me to say it in
Can I roll
Turkish?
like the D8 of my short rest?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yep.
I need to get at least some 5 more hit points back, so I have 6 hit points.
Okay.
Did you roll and add your con? Or add your level, sorry, not your con, your level.
Oh, level?
He's first level.
Yeah, so it's 1.
I thought it was con.
No, I think it's
No, it's
D-
con.
no,
You,
it's con.
you said con.
oh okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So yeah, 5 points back.
The levels just determine how many I should get. So.
I only get 1 in D8.
You're thinking of second wind then.
Oh, that was it, thank you. Second wind is D10 plus your level. That's it. Okay,
Alright, so you guys are gonna go get in the trees and we're gonna attack the horse. And you're gonna attack the stupid guys
that's a
with the
really
axes.
good idea.
Should we give them a signal for when they're supposed to charge?
No, they're
I
gonna
think
give
you're
us
gonna fire, or we're gonna hit the boar.
We're gonna go, and here's what we're going to do. We're gonna circle around, okay?
Okay,
We're gonna get
fine.
up to a tree, and if you don't hear anything, it's all good, right? And then you guys are gonna figure 5, 10, maybe 10 minutes,
Alright.
okay, to let us get there, and then you're gonna come quietly as you can,
Alright.
get as close to get as close to the boars as you can
Or
before they
smell
freak
us.
out and smell you. And when they do freak out and smell you, we'll be able to see them, and that will be our signal
Hey, what's your scent?
To shoot the.
Hey, Gnarl, smell him and then try to make us smell like what he smells like. What does it smell like? Dirt?
Smells like food.
But what meat?
Not yet.
Not
Alright.
Smells like lunch.
I love Nara. Hey, if Nara wasn't trying to eat me all the time, he'd be my favorite character.
Alright. Your friend, huh?
Yeah.
Alright,
We'd be
let's,
best buds if he
so
wasn't
we're gonna go, we'll circle back around.
Alright, so both of you give me stealth checks in a sense to see how far and if you get as far as you want, where you want to get placed.
Yep.
So both of you, stealth.
Roll one die. Oh, yeah, baby.
Rodeo roll.
Roll again.
There you go.
Nice.
Where is it?
Where is it?
Right here. Under decks.
22.
Okay, perfect. Then we'll
And
work
25.
Perfect. You guys can place yourselves wherever you want on the map.
So we're gonna get. We're gonna get like here and up in a tree.
Okay, so both of you are going to be elevated up in trees.
You're gonna be
All
like,
right, so let me go ahead and
you fumble and hit, the sleepy levitate. I'm probably gonna have to be using my sacred flame. Just using cantrip.
All right, so you guys go ahead and put yourselves in trees, climbed up. No problem.
I have the archer diamond pole.
That's a good idea, Alex. You can't trip.
Okay.
We try to get up to 60. So everybody
All right. So yeah, so let's give me all stealth checks here.
I'm not trying to stealth.
A 12.
Yes, you are.
A 12.
Try.
A 12. A 12.
Okay, all right.
Well, we're gonna roll.
To 60 feet.
Alex,
These
You're
two-
build the lower of this.
All right.
I'm gonna go first.
Oh, I beat you.
Yeah, because you don't have armor on.
And Gnarl goes, I leave this pack here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need to roll. Oh yeah, you will have.
And then
He's like, can I have a weapon?
Yeah, of course. Hey, give him that spiked orange.
Oh. Wait, do you
You gave it
guys?
before. You gave it to me before.
Do you get it?
Go ahead.
Alright, so you have the whole spike sword.
Wait, what?
We've had two this whole time.
Oh, you
He actually asked for it before.
Don't worry, I got
Because
another.
those were his
Oh,
captors.
you have another?
Yeah.
I have another weapon
Oh,
for
yeah.
you.
How
If
about there
you
is?
defend us.
Alright, so he's got
Yeah,
that.
you.
Alright, that's good. Alright.
How do we do on the stealth?
Alright, so give me numbers.
12. I mean 11.
12.
Alright.
Alex, did you roll a disadvantage for me?
Oh, I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do that.
I'm disadvantaged too.
Oh, you got a 5 on your die.
A 4. I forgot. I had disadvantage for my plate channel.
Oh, you guys are so good at sneaking.
Alright. So, yeah.
I'm like the only one who's stealth. I know well, I'm really not stealth, but they're like, oh, he's just an orc smell.
So,
They're like,
You remember when they introduced Michonne and she had those zombies on a chain? That's what you are in front of me right now.
Alright.
You can be as quiet as you want. Just stand in front of me.
Alright, so you guys get about 70 feet away from the boars. And yeah, you guys hear this and you guys see the 4 boars kind of turn off and start heading out.
okay, time to roll initiative.
Yeah, we can go ahead and roll initiative. Perfect.
Yes, I beat you. I beat you. Yes.
Doesn't matter, you have 10 hit points, dude.
I have 6 hit points. Even worse.
1/22 for initiative.
I'm just sick of flaming. You're about to get flamed, bro.
Okay, is anybody above a 20?
Yes.
All right.
23.
23 for Alexia. All right. Anybody else above a 20? All right. Can I go from 16 to 20?
19.
19 for Dranier. All right.
I'll say.
16 for Ozachar.
Okay.
What is Aaron?
7.
7.
Yeah, I got a 2. Wasn't so good. Almost a 20. Almost a 20.
There we go.
Close. Very close.
All right. All right. So Alexiana, you are up first. You see, you just see the boards, all 4 of them, kind of turn and start
Yep.
wandering off into the wood there.
And I am ready.
Let's do this one second. Yeah,
A little
in
excitement.
here a little bit. It's over. I really want to pull that way towards you guys.
the new evolution of D&D board extension.
Wow. If you put your guys at the end of the map, wherever you guys are headed. All right. And Rizna, you can see that okay?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, perfect. All right. So, yeah, you see them turn. Are you doing anything? You holding action?
So
What we're gonna do?
We're up like 30 feet in the tree.
Yep, that's fine.
And I'm watching these guys. What do they do in reaction to that?
Nothing. They seem to kind of look at them, but they do not.
All right.
That's all they do right
We'll
now.
let that be.
Okay, so you're gonna wait then?
I'm wait. I'm
Just
I've got my
wait.
ready.
Okay, so just ready your shot at it.
Ready my shot to plug one of these guys if they seem to
Okay, at any time.
look at anything.
Yep. So, Drainer, you are up.
This one needs to make a deck save. Sacred Flame.
All right, so.
DC 14.
All right, so as flame comes crashing down.
That might wait a moment.
Oh, and a natural 1, so I miss. All right.
Yeah, DA radiant damage. 5 points of radiant damage.
All right, so let's put 5 on that board there. It doesn't seem that bothered. Like, all right.
It's a cantrip.
Do you do anything else?
I'm gonna move. Well, how long is this a manicle? Because that's gonna restrict my movement.
You got about 3 feet.
Wait, then I'm technically like
Right in
here.
front of
I'm
you.
right here.
Well, in
Because
front of
you're
Rizna.
not-
Or behind.
You're behind us.
They can
Don't
drag
ever-
you too.
Don't ever think you're gonna be in front line.
No, they can have you behind them too.
I figured you have him as a shield.
Alright, so that's.
A half human shield.
You can help block from behind.
Alright, so let's do this here.
Instead of attacking next time, put your shield in front of us. And I clearly didn't affect him that much.
You two in the trees, give me perception checks.
Okay. 6.
18.
Okay, so you see a couple of the orcs that are sleeping, kind of like wake up. They don't get up, but they're like wake. 2 of them wake up and like are looking around what's going on. Ozachar, you are up.
I'm holding the line right here.
All right. So you're just waiting for them to come in.
And then action this way if they come in.
All right. All right, Rizna, you are up.
Put me next to Ozachar.
Yep.
And I'm ready to attack.
All right, perfect. All right, Aaron.
And I'm ready.
Holding your arrow
Hold
with
my
your shot.
arrow, ready to take a shot at this dude after. Alex.
All right. Gnarls.
Wait, they're gonna be coming to us soon.
Alright, she's just holds the thing up and is just waiting. Alright. Alright, so start moving.
He has a little singed hair.
So yeah, they're moving through the woods. So yeah, they're moving through the trees and such, coming. They're running pretty fast, but because they're running in the woods, they just have to go around trees and such, crashing through. So just so you guys know that too, your movement will be impeded like with half.
Ouch.
All right, that's them. Yeah, you guys do notice that the two orcs that are in the plate mail, they're looking over to see what's going on, but they're not leaving their post at least right now. It's a new round. Once you're done, Alexiana, you are up.
I'm gonna keep holding.
All right.
I think it's until these guys start rousing that direction. I think it's
All
to
right.
our benefit.
Drainer, you are up. Drainer, you are up.
I know, I'm thinking.
Okay, then say something. That way I know that you acknowledge me instead of having your hand on your head, kind of looking opposite direction of me.
It could
It's gonna
strike
be
it
too.
again.
It's gonna be too loud. We gotta back this fight up.
Yeah.
Again.
Then
Back this up as we go here.
so then already, because if he starts backing up, I'm gonna back up too. So like use my dash action to pretty much walk.
Okay.
So you're gonna ready.
Yeah, right.
Good call.
All right.
Like if we want to draw this fight as far away as possible,
All right, Oshachar.
maybe okay. So,
And then I ready in actions.
All right. Rizna.
let's back it up in base so he.
Back up 25. We're ready to swing, or back up to where Ozatar is if he didn't move any further than that. But
Yeah. Kind of now you're in the woods.
perfect.
All right, Aaron, you're holding your shot.
Yep.
All right.
Staying the same until we get the signal.
All right, Gnarl will move back with you guys. He's being disciplined. He doesn't want to hold your board. All right. Yeah. I'm charging through. One's at Gnarl. This one gets short a little bit on distance. Alright. So the one charges at Gnarl there. Gnarl's gonna swing on it. Alex, you wanna roll for Gnarl?
Yeah.
You can't roll in the game.
What do I roll?
Roll 20 side, right?
And a D8 because that's a hit one.
Yes.
A 17 on the die
That's gonna hit.
for a 3 on the die.
Okay, 3 plus. So 5 points.
Yeah, so he is +2. And does he get 2 attacks?
No, he just gets 1 attack.
Oh, the dude didn't come in fully.
No, they couldn't make it. So he tries to gore him with the tusk, but completely just hits air, misses there. I just want to check one.
Could strike him. From there.
Sorry, guys.
Huh?
So you should have.
No, okay.
You said we need to be quiet.
Huh?
You said we need to be quiet. Okay.
I just said you needed to block first.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll just keep spamming.
Alright, Lexiana.
Alright, I am still holding.
Alright, perfect. Alright, Drainier, you are up.
Oh, you're there. Boom! Sacred Flame again on the same one.
Alright, DC 14, you said?
Yep.
Misses.
5 points. Yeah.
One more.
Just 3 5s in a row on this man.
Alright.
You see him get singed.
Ozajar.
Singed.
And I'll step in. Swing on the injured one.
Alright.
I stumbled forward.
That's a 10.
10, that's gonna miss. Yeah, you just don't get through its
Hi.
hide of the big furry thing here.
So,
That catches your thing. I'm like, wait, you're like, what? You give it a hair.
Alright, so that's Ozajar. Alright.
Where?
Rizna.
Alright, so I can't, now everything's pretty spread out, so I can't really see very well, but there's one right there I can swing on.
Yes.
Step 5 and swing.
Alright, I'll step up, take a swing at the same one that I was
Billy, you want to move the camera
Actually,
over there.
You could move 5 more and actually attack the one that's wounded, but that's up to you.
Yeah, no, I want to attack the one that Orc Boy has already hit.
Yep, okay, so she moves actually 1 more in.
Because they're large, aren't they?
Yeah, there.
Oh, then you can still attack it then.
Yeah, you can still attack it.
Here.
Okay.
Attack it.
Alright, here we go.
I can't see the lines.
Oh, that's a hit. AC 23.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty heavy. 10 points.
Nice.
Doing it in English.
Roars out.
5.
How much damage is that now?
It's at 25.
Okay, still up. But yeah, he's bleeding now. It roars. Alright, Aaron, you are up.
Do we have any signal? Stay there.
Just the camper. The camper in Call of Duty. Wow.
Yep, well, I'm waiting to see, because if we can just fight one front.
If these do the turn.
Alright, so Gnarl now is up. Again, Alex.
No.
Go ahead.
Roll for now.
Attack.
Yep.
A 12 on the die.
That's gonna hit.
And then it should be for 6 points if it's a +2
Yep.
damage. So yeah, 6 points.
31 is still up. Alright, and it once again attacks back at that one, back at Gnarl.
I will impose disadvantage.
Alright.
If I
It's
can.
too far.
Too far away right now, but yeah.
Okay.
I will.
Then it hits Gnarl.
Oh.
Alright.
Don't worry, we'll get you some half blade after this.
Are you sure?
Alright.
Yeah, all these guns are gonna work.
Alright.
Can you wear it?
Yeah, he's
What does it matter? He is.
he's in gold.
That doesn't matter. That's not what he is.
All class.
If he has it.
You guys got him in armor, right?
Yeah, no.
Pretty heavy armor. I thought you guys put him in pretty heavy armor. You guys.
We might have.
That's what
I
I
already
got.
have 2 sets of plate.
Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah.
You can transport the plane though somehow.
Yeah, I thought you put him in a suit of plate.
He does have
Yeah.
2 plates.
But yeah, he hit it. He hit
It's
him
like
hard.
18 from the get-go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he hit Gnarl's armor too. But I rolled a 17 on the die. So, alright. So, right after original. So it comes over.
Will we have 2 of those 5 cameras?
This is gonna come on now. Cleric there. I'm a shaman.
Hold the line back there.
Now I have a 17 AC.
Alright.
He has a heavy shield now.
Alright, so first, the 2 on
I
Rizna.
can't take you seriously with that mask.
Oh, that's right.
Especially if I do that.
Amazing. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
Rizna, so your AC still 18?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, so first one,
Face tricks.
yeah, my face trip. And the second one is gonna hit. So the first one, though. Happens
Wait, is this on
here.
me?
No. Alright. Alright, so it kind of comes charging down on you. The first one does, and gets its head down, one of its tusks stuck into the dirt below you. So if you would so choose to attack this on your attack, anybody that attacks this one, and that's the middle one, right next to the wounded one, would have advantage on their next attack. Because it seems to be stuck. However, the second one does hit you for 8 points of damage. It hits you with its tusk. And then the shaman, that's going to miss.
Okay, good.
Alright. Alright. So you see the orcs kind of talk, the two ones down there. One like wants to step on off, is like looking, oh, there's a fight there, and the other one, Orcish. Either you speak Orcish?
I do.
You guys down there.
She does. I don't.
All right, so you understand. It's like, no, we just guard the prisoner.
Oh, yeah.
So it is a new. So one seemed to want to leave and go watch what's going on, but stayed there. It's a new round. Alexiana, you are up.
I am up. Waiting.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
All right,
Hold
Drainer, you are up.
Bam. Death save.
All right,
Same one.
misses.
Nice.
8 points.
Over and over, man.
Nice. What's that?
39.
39. It goes down. Whoa.
Nice.
All right.
Awesome.
Proving your worth.
All right. All right. Now.
Not bad, half orc. Must be your human half there.
All right. Dan, can you stand up two of the orcs on the ground? Just stand them up. Thank you. All right. Ozuchar, you are up.
Two fives.
Oh, miss.
I thought you rolled 2 ones. I thought you rolled 2 ones for a second.
All right, Rizna, you are up.
Oh, that's tough. Oh, kill the one that's down. Great, so I'll swing on the one with advantage.
All right.
Alright, let's get a crit here. Alright, it's not a crit, but we did avoid a fumble. Okay, so AC 20.
That's gonna hit.
Alright, 7 points.
All right, put 7 on that one.
And am I next to some of my allies so I can tap that shield protection thing?
I believe, who is he next? Who's Rizna next to? Who's she next to?
Me.
You? Okay. Yep.
Okay, good enough. That's my best ally there anyway.
All right, Aaron, you still holding your shot?
I'm gonna say to you,
One of them's trying to leave, but they're gonna stay guards.
that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, perfect. All right, so Gnarl, steps in, and swings. He has advantage on that one. And he's gonna hit. All right. Sorry, Alex. I forgot you roll, but I did 5 more points on that one.
Gnarl's consistent.
All right, so the boar seems to now recover from its tusk issue. All right, and they are attacking. I would still say the 2 are on Rizna, and 1's on the cleric there.
I need to get away from this one.
All right, so Rizna's missed. Rizna's missed.
I gotta take this.
And the cleric's missed. All 3 of them miss as they try to hit you with their
Can I take
tusks.
the opportunity attack? And just move away.
Alright. It is a new round. Lexiana.
Yeah, 6 of them.
So you
All right.
an extra case?
I wait.
All right, perfect.
I might
All right.
Perfect for the DL.
Yep, Janier, you are up.
I don't like you being this close to me, so I'm gonna disengage
Remember they have you on a chain. Remember they still have you chained up.
I'm gonna be by him. This whole time I
Okay.
can move around. But
Okay. You're just moving. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
so I'm gonna be like.
And I yank the chain as he tries to
No.
keep moving forward.
He can do that. He can do what he did.
Hey, you're moving too far away.
I'm staying right by you.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I know what you're trying to do there, mister.
I'm trying to just get away from this one.
You're supposed to be blocking it from hitting us.
What you could do if you want. I mean, you're doing damage, but if you take the
All right. Dan, can you raise the other 4 orcs? They all wake up now.
what's going on?
They're all.
I don't
What's
have
going
that
on
one.
over here? What's going on? And the two that are already standing, go ahead and move them 30 feet towards the group.
All right, so they grab their weapons.
Yep.
Or go over.
All right,
All right. All right.
and
I could try and hit these.
if you take the defensive action, right?
Oh, Zachar, you are up.
You can give them
I'm
disadvantage.
gonna try to hit.
All right.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice. Much
All
better.
right. 20.
Almost should have slowed
See what
down.
happens here. A maximum double damage.
That's
16, yeah, my bad. Oh, it's exploded
Oh,
now.
exploded
Plus,
though.
but 16 plus your
Plus, it's 4, I think.
Like 20.
Uh, 21.
21 points. All right, that's
So
on
that's
that.
33.
33. It is still up.
oh,
No, but it's hurt.
I'll take it.
It roars out a big yelp as you strike on its, on its hind there, on its top, the shoulder there. All right. That's Ozachar.
Now. Salted chocolate cookies. No chocolate cookies.
All right, Rizna, you are up.
Can I reach the same one that was just crit up?
Yeah, you're
Same
right.
one you just did.
Yeah, it's the same one. It's the one that was before, where he had fumbled, but he's no longer.
Okay,
in
that makes sense. Alright, let's see if I can help finish it off here. Oh, that is a fumble.
Oh,
No.
Max damage though.
great. Max damage on whom?
All right.
On you.
That axe goes flying across.
All right. So yeah. So you raise your axe, but you hit yourself in the forehead. So just next round, you're gonna have to give me a Constitution saving throw. Not this round. You're done. But yeah, so you're a little dizzy right now. You're seeing stars.
Okay, got it.
All right. That's good done. Aaron, you are up.
Do we hit him?
All right. All right. So Gnarl's up. Just gonna hit that one.
Until you stay.
And hits it. And takes it down. So that one goes down now as well.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, he'll move in. Actually, I gotta roll something. Sorry.
If he starts eating or not.
Yeah, sorry. He just can't help himself. Goes and just starts mauling them. All right.
See if you can avoid that orc.
These are pigs. I'll probably eat some ribs.
All right. So both of them are going for Riz now, of course, since the orc moved out of the way. All right. That is going to miss.
I'm gonna hit the one both
But
you
that's
guys
gonna
can
hit. Second one hits.
I'm gonna hit the one both you guys can hit.
Ooh, hits you hard. Just stabs you right in the chest. And you're gonna take 12 points of damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was a nasty hit. Minus 20.
Loving it.
Alright, soldiers. Alright. Billy, can you move those two close orcs up 30 feet for me?
Should I blast them?
And then how far?
We're 10, 20, 30 feet away.
Alright. So you hear in Orcish.
We're with you in Orcish back.
Not quite. Reacted first, sir. They go, yeah, let's see if they see.
I say,
Oh,
remember me?
They go, a dwarf and a gnoll! And the traitor is here back too. Traitor is here.
I am here for your head.
And,
I was sent by Grumps to meet with you guys.
Dan, can you move the other orcs 30 feet for me?
I will 360 by
And Billy, just move those two up another 5 feet. Thanks. And that one, Dan, just move him right there. He'll stop there.
Okay.
He pulls out a horn.
We don't see him pulling out the horn.
I mean, you'll see him doing it. You can, yeah, both you guys
I totally want to shoot that guy.
All right,
I see
yeah.
him pulling out
Yeah,
the horn.
yeah,
I'm like, that's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Whoever the hell's gonna
Yeah,
stop
so he's going for the horn, so you guys can both shoot.
Alright, so 16 is gonna die, so 22
That's
AC.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Am I gonna shoot?
And
Kill
you're
him
gonna
before he
shoot
blows
two.
the horn. Kill him before he blows the horn.
This
So that's 15 points of damage.
Alright, nice.
a advantage.
Yes, advantage, but so roll
Okay.
again. Roll the other one in case you crit.
Nope. Okay. So 18.
AC
You're in a hit.
27.
Yeah, that's in a hit.
And
7 plus 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
12 points.
12. And how much did you do?
I did 15.
Alright, so that is a total of
27.
27.
27 points.
Doesn't take him
Oh
down.
my god.
He
no.
goes to one knee as two arrows hit him. And maybe not as strong of a blow,
It's
but
Wait, how many rounds? And that's what I'm waiting for.
and
Gotta be a guy with the horn.
Yep. Alright. With that, it's a new round, which puts Alexiana, you are up.
You just put him out of
We're gonna shoot him again.
Alright.
But I'm going to
Wait,
climb a little higher in the tree,
Wait, how
Okay.
40 feet, and try to hide.
Alright.
Who
Go
has
ahead
the
and
horn?
give me
Who has the
Roll
horn?
on that. This guy's got the horn.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
should put
Yes. Put
how much?
27.
So,
AC 23. Or no, it's not AC 23. One
but
minute.
still.
25 stealth.
Okay, yep, you're good.
It's the 10.
Okay. Yeah, that's the 10. Alright.
27.
So that's another 20. AC 21
Yeah.
for 15 more.
And that's the same one. He goes down, yeah. So you shoot him in the back of the neck, that's right on the side of the neck where he's blowing the horn, and he goes down to the ground, collapses down. Alright.
The trees are divided. This is good.
Alright, Draenir, you are up.
Damn it.
Take a friend.
Alright,
I'm this orc.
okay.
Let's call him now.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. I'm gonna roll 4 on the die. Okay.
Only 1 point.
Alright, put a point on him though.
Can I get a black guy?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have one actually.
Oh, okay.
I'll have this be my trash. My little trash.
Well, there you go. You're a little trash can.
My little
Trash panda.
trash.
Ozichar, you are up.
I'm gonna turn around and attack the one on my back.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 14.
14 hits.
Alright, I'm gonna use a smite just for I see those guys over there and I want to get rid of this thing.
Alright, so using smite. Alright.
That's gonna be 12, 19, 24 points of damage.
This is fresh or total?
Yep, that's 24.
It's still up, but it's bleeding bad. It howls out. Alright, so it's a jar.
Wounded the fresh one.
Sorry about that.
What happened? What happened?
They did a bunch of damage.
Rizna, you are up.
Alright, swing one more
Did
to
it
go.
just
Second
have
contract first?
No.
I'm sorry, what was that?
These guys.
I think I'm still suffering from the home.
Oh, that's right. So what I need you to do is roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Alright, well, that's a good one for me at least. Alright, that is an 18.
Okay, so perfect. So you kind of clear the stars out. They're still there, but you can at least see your target
Okay, that's good.
in front of you, and you can go ahead and attack at normal.
Okay, that's good. Excellent. Alright, so and there's one left or two?
With your dazed eyes, there's two.
Three.
But one's really hurt. That you just saw. That was a
Swing at that
jar.
one if I can.
Yes.
Alright,
You hit it on the
that should hit,
club.
and that's 8 points.
All right. What's that?
32.
Still up, but it's hurt bad.
Snarl, damn it.
And remind me next round once again.
Okay.
Stop eating. There are more enemies approaching.
All right, Aaron, you are up.
Okay, shoot. Which one?
Probably the guards.
Up to you.
These or these?
Are you gonna ask? This is the tree, or now you have to decide what you're gonna do, unless you're gonna alert them of your presence.
Well, you kind of alerted them with her.
Oh, we both shot that guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He got shot 3 times.
But
but
shooting and talking are two different things.
Yep.
Kashowski got
what you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot that.
All right. Go ahead.
Regular shot. You don't have advantage. What's your hit?
18.
All right. So yep, you hit. You find a hole through the back plate there at the bottom of his hind. Huh?
9.
9 points. All right. Nice. Put that on him. Oh!
Okay.
Shot in the ass. All right. We have intruders in Orcish. We have intruders on both sides of the camp. All right, that's Aaron. All right, so Gnarl.
He's
All right, so he comes to his senses, and we'll come over here and swing on that one. Alex, you want to swing for me?
Yep. What is he plus to hit?
Just roll, and just tell me what you roll.
Fumble.
Jeez. All right.
It is like on a 17 and 8 one dice.
That's why you roll in the middle of the board. You gotta roll. You got a dice board for a reason.
So he comes down with the hammer as he hits back on up, swings, hits the thing, but it comes bouncing back and hits him dead on right in the face. And so he's gonna be at disadvantage his next.
He gets
attack.
stabbed pretty
But
much.
no, he doesn't take any damage. No,
You?
he's just at
No, he
disadvantage
would.
his next
Because the
attack.
back of the hammer is.
So he hits himself just with a pole. Yeah.
Close.
I was like,
All right, the boars are up.
He's seeing stars too. He's taking, he's trying to take note of how to fight from Rizna.
All right.
no, he's trying to
And
take
the
me in half.
one that Gnarl just tried to hit goes ahead and hits Rizna
Oh,
Raisin, no.
for 9 points of damage, so minus 29 now. The other one misses though.
Alright, Claire, time to show me you can heal.
All right.
I was gonna take out one of the boars.
Move behind me and heal her.
Okay.
Oh, just got healing.
I can do a cure wounds as long as these guys don't get too close.
I mean, Rizna's not saying that too. Accept it.
They're coming after me? Oh yeah, blast me.
They're coming.
Can I get a weapon?
One way or another, they're coming.
Please?
He's -1. What is that?
Alright, you heal me and I'll give you a weapon.
Okay.
Heal her quick.
She doesn't have a weapon to give you. Good luck.
If I heal her, hey, if I heal her, you give me a weapon. How about that? Catch me outside, huh? Dead memes. Dead memes. Dead memes.
You're coming up.
You can use a war pick.
It's something.
All
I'll
right,
take
so
it.
new round. All right, Alexiana, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna try to hide from this guy.
I could distract him. I'm like, well, you do this, we're stealing your
23.
All right, you good?
Just to
Yeah,
send
see,
him
they
back.
definitely are both looking back in the trees right now.
Oh, bear.
Yeah.
All
Wait,
right.
look, is he on the ground?
We're not on the ground.
I know, but they're probably
That's
thinking
not gonna
like,
hit. Only 12.
he's
No,
actually done.
yeah, just right off into the tree next to it.
Nice, that time.
I'm a smart.
Alright. All right, Janier, you are up.
Okay. Beep. Beep. Cure wounds on
Rizna.
Rizna.
Are you doing that one here ability?
Huh?
Or did you do that?
I can't.
Oh no, that's when they're down.
That's
down.
when I'm not,
Oh, that's
like,
right.
zero.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
So just cure wounds.
All right.
6 plus 4, so 10 points back.
Alright.
All right.
I'll give you a weapon, or maybe Ozichar will. Thank you.
Okay, that's 10 of my movement. Oh shoot! Remember, I'm on your stupid leash.
Come right behind me. You got another move left.
No, because they're coming.
Yeah, I know. She'll right behind me. Block my back. That's what you're here for.
Fine. Just give me a weapon so I can take these fools out.
I lied. I don't have an extra weapon.
Your moves are huge. Shield.
I say to what's his name?
Yeah, you gotta shoot.
What's your nose name?
Rizna actually has the other warhammer. There were two.
Rizna, give me
Rizna
the
has
one. Wait, what's the Noel's name? I forgot.
Gnarl.
No.
No, give me the warhammer.
Gnarl's more trustworthy than you are right now. He's gonna keep his warhammer and keep fighting.
All right. So one seems to be coming towards Aaron, and the other one's still looking around. But this one seems to be coming towards Aaron's tree there.
Wait.
Ozichar.
Coming this way.
Alright, I'm gonna try to finish this boar off real quick.
Yep, good. And then you can turn around and help.
19
19 hits.
for 5 points.
What's it now?
10 points. My bad. It's at 42 now.
Oh yeah, goes down.
Well, now come and help me.
Collapses down.
Is that the last one?
No, there's one last.
I
Still.
need you on the other side.
I need to hit the boar on this side too still.
All right, you done?
Yep.
All right, Rizna, you are up.
Alright, I'll manipulate, I'll pull out the battle axe, or not, sorry, not the battle axe. What is it that I have to do?
It's a Warhammer.
Yeah, Warhammer. I'll pull that out, drop it at my feet with manipulate,
Okay.
or toss it to the guy. And
Okay,
then,
can I try and catch it?
It will be dropped.
Hit you
down
back
on
to your head.
by you.
and then my position so that I can use my shield block thing to defend Ozichar now from the incoming arms.
Yes.
Okay, great. So let me swing on I think the only target right now is the boar, right? The orcs are
That's
right here.
correct. They're not
For you
quite
guys.
there
Alright,
yet.
let me start that guy off, see what we can do. Oh, do you need me to do another?
Oh yes. Yep. First do the con.
Okay.
This is the last
Alright, so
one.
no problem. This is 22.
All right. Perfect.
Alright, and then, but I'm gonna miss, because I just keep that roll. So, yeah, that's an 8.
Okay. All right.
So, I'm still wiping away the blood.
Yeah. But you get the days, the stars go away. All right. Aaron, you are up.
Okay, the dude's coming towards me,
Yes.
so I might as well try and shoot him again.
All right.
The chain.
Go for it.
Please drop it. When did I
13?
bite you?
No. Just
Yeah.
shoot down, hit the ground by him.
Probably
Yeah.
grab it wrong.
He's just looking up at you now.
Electric thunder.
Orcish, I'm gonna kill you. Alright. Alright, Gnarl is up. Gnarl's on that one. So he's gonna attack.
Did he hit?
Huh?
Did Rizna hit?
No.
I missed.
Gnarl hits though. Put 9 points.
What?
Just smashes the hammer into it.
Hit. Score! Score!
Alright. And let me change that. Yeah, it's actually gonna try to attack Gnarl as it got hit. Gnarl's right next to it. You can use your, if you want, to defend Gnarl, but I don't know if you want to.
No.
Alright. And Gnarl's hit. Alright. But not bad. Ah. Alright. Okay, that's alright, yeah, and here come the Orc Warriors. So probably good saving it.
Oh, I'm about to say something in Orcish.
Oh man, don't do that, man. Don't say anything in Orcish. Yo, mama.
Are all these guys in half tweet?
No, these guys are more in like high.
They were
Yes.
sleeping in it, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, there we go.
Did the play guys go? We don't see them yet. Where are we at?
Yeah, it's Dan.
Okay, yeah, they went after. We don't know, but I think they went after them.
Yeah.
Second shoot.
Alright, so there's 2 Orc Warriors that can attack, right? One is gonna be on Grenier.
17.
17 is he's gonna miss, but then he takes another swing with his hand axe
Uh-oh.
and misses. So yeah, he's a little more cunning fighter than you thought. And then disadvantage right on the first. Is it the first swing?
Yeah, just one. Just one.
Throws the
Yeah,
shot.
I say in Orcish.
Yeah, so that's gonna miss.
I may have studied math.
Ozajar, your AC is 20. Is that right? Ozajar, your AC is 20. Okay, perfect. That misses.
I say.
But the second swing
Wait till your turn.
misses. What are you gonna say, buddy?
I was gonna say, I may have studied magic, but I never missed a minute of training.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Well.
We were actually here to trade it back to you, Isaiah Orcish, but apparently you guys want to fight.
We don't want him.
We don't want him either.
Alright.
See, he's on a chain.
Alright. Alexiana, you are up.
Alright. So, still trying to hide from this guy. See
Alright.
how long my luck holds out. Oh, 11.
Alright, yeah, you think he sees you this time. Yeah. He sees both of you up in the trees.
Hey, buddy, how's it going? Alright. 13.
Yeah, he's around. too hard to hit him behind the trees. Alright.
Alright, yeah.
Drenier.
Pick up, manipulate object, pick up the warhammer.
Yep.
Ha!
Alright, pop.
Wow.
Smash your
See what happens.
Pop.
See if we're impressed yet. 4.
14 to hit.
That's gonna hit him.
Oh, for 7 points.
All right, put it on him.
Plus
do
4
worse.
strength.
Could do worse.
All right, so
You didn't tip the weapon, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. All right, connects with him. All right, the one orc soldier that's there. Let's see the other one. All right, now he's still seen the one over there is still looking for where in Orcish. Where are they? I can't see them. but the other one comes at the tree where where Aaron is at and just heals back
Goes
and
all the way
just,
over here.
no, he's gonna stay on the side where.
Oh, this is me.
Yeah.
I'm the closer one.
Oh, okay, my bad. Then yeah, there.
There's where
Thank
Aaron
you.
is.
Thank you.
Bam.
Doesn't Dean comes at. He knows you're up there, but basically he's directed himself at Aaron already. He had line of sight before. And
Yes, chop.
yeah, chops at the tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try to hack it down.
Could I like jump to your tree?
You might be allowed when you go to mine.
And you just see him just line up,
Could I?
and like half the tree, you would think that half the tree is like, like he hit it really hard.
He just knocks it down.
No, let's stay up.
All right.
So we go and move to another tree.
Ozachar, you are up.
I'm gonna swing on the guy hide in front of me.
All right.
No, it's gonna be a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, I'm gonna spend smite.
No, this divine smite too. Second one.
That's gonna be 18 points of damage.
This fresh one. I'll put it on him. Still up.
Another black guy.
Oh, yeah.
I kill one of the bows.
All right, done. All right, Rizna, you are up.
Rise
Alright,
and where's
keep
not.
we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna do second wind. So Alex, roll me a D10 plus 3.
D10 plus 3?
Yes, please.
So that'd be 7.
Alright, not bad. So I heal up 7 points.
All right, got it here.
Minus 12 or up to
Yep.
minus 12. Alright, and then can I swing the guy that was a charge swing at?
I believe so. Right?
No.
No. Can you swing at any of them, or?
Get rid around to
Either a
the
boar
shopper.
or
You can hit the boar still.
Oh, you can still hit the boar.
Stupid boards. Alright, I'll focus on the board.
All right.
So this is an uninjured boy.
Yeah, it's not hurt at all.
I'm knocked.
yeah.
Alright, and that's a miss. Full damage on the miss.
All right.
And
It's ditto.
alright, I'm done.
All right, Aaron, you are up.
I'm going to. Should I jump or swing my bow over to another tree?
What are you
What are you doing? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go to another tree.
Okay, so you're gonna jump from this tree to another tree.
So
Okay.
you're gonna if you're just gonna do it as movement,
Mhm.
right, and jump from one tree to another with a bow in one hand, you might not be as likely to make your jump, but you probably will be able to shoot this round. Or you sling your bow, jump to another tree, and then
Have a better safety.
yeah.
I think I'll swing my bow
Okay.
and jump.
Jump. Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check here.
Okay.
If you get a natural 20, you get a shot.
10.
All right, so I'm gonna say you jump across to the tree, and you make it. However, you do slip down about 10 more feet. So you were up at 30 feet, so now you're at 20 feet on this tree. Okay, so you do jump, but you end up, instead of jumping just across, you ended up coming down some branches.
That's good.
All right,
You're
that's
just not as high up as you were.
all right. That's Aaron.
No, I was up 10 feet higher.
Yeah,
No, I'm 20 feet higher than you.
yeah, he's up at 40 feet.
I climbed like
She's
6
at 40 feet. All right, Gnarl's gonna take another whack at this. He's gonna be disadvantaged though. this round.
Wait, at what?
This is
Oh,
seeing
me.
stars, huh? This is Gnarl.
Yeah,
What?
I roll for now.
I'm rolling for Gnarl. I got it. And it's gonna miss at disadvantage. I'll let you roll. All right, and the boar is up. Once again, going for Gnarl. And no, not gonna hit. It's gotta be hard. All right, and now the warriors. All right. Let's see. All right. So.
Usually a standing person. 20 feet.
All right, so they're all in there now. Okay, so first on cleric, your AC again is, I'm sorry, 16, right? Or 17 now, right? What did you say?
Yeah.
17?
Yeah.
All right. So
Can I block one of those for him?
he's far as.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
can? Okay. Yep, you can.
I'll go ahead and block if he cured me and I know he's weak.
Alright, so first roll is disadvantage. Now, yep, that'll miss. Alright, second swing on that one, though, misses. And then the other one, 2 attacks, that one. Ooh, natural 20.
On me?
Yeah, on you.
No.
It was nice knowing you, kid.
Do any of you guys able to like heal me?
I know. You have no clerical
Heal
power.
you?
Do any of you guys like have potions of healing?
He's about to go down.
Ooh, alright.
My character's
How
probably.
you gonna ask us when you're dead? Should have asked that before you came in.
You should have
Wanted
long
to
rest.
come along with us.
I didn't have a choice. I don't like this
You
group.
could have asked to leave. Might not have let you, but you could have asked. Never asked.
Yes, I actually did.
You asked to leave.
Yes.
When?
Like,
Alright, so you go down. Alright. Boom. You go down.
The traitor has fallen!
Alright.
Alright, we're good.
And then on you, there's one on you. Alright. So yeah, you see him, yeah, he just comes just hard on him and just takes him down with one hit.
I probably could have one-shotted this person though. Too.
Alright, the other
If I
one
didn't-
though. Ooh, another natural 20. This one is on Ozajar. Jeez.
Sorry, Ozzy, I should have shield blocked you.
Double damage.
Yeah, you wasted it on the scum.
Well, I was worried he was gonna fall just like that.
Yes, we didn't prevent it, so.
Alright, so Ozajar, you take 11 points as this thing just slashes you right in the shoulder. And then he takes his second swing.
You're gonna die.
Another natural 20. Oh my goodness, and it's a different die at that.
TPK.
Oh my goodness. Oh, quadruple damage.
TPK.
But there goes Ozajar. Ozajar's down. Sorry, guys. You two just ditched. You guys are probably gonna be the only two surviving. Oh wait, you three, because you're probably gonna pick him up and just leave. You can probably kill them.
Yeah, we're trying.
2 exploding
We still have
dice.
one.
Oh, no, you're dead. Ozajar's down.
Ozajar.
So pretty much me and him are
We're
gone.
finding out whether or not Overstar is dead.
Hey, if I can get
Ozajar
roll
goes
a natural
down.
20, if I roll a natural 20, he's stable. But only if I roll a natural 20, I can stay.
Alright, and then I had
You're down.
Yeah, so if I roll a natural 20, I get
2
one
others on
and I can bring him back with a cantrip
Gnarl.
and
Right.
make you stable.
That's gonna
And then I'm
miss.
breaking these chains.
That's gonna miss.
I need to do like,
Yes.
cause I can't move. I'm
Oh,
stuck.
and that one hits Gnarl.
Who's the one that happened to this situation?
Yes. Yes. All right, Gnarl goes down. Here's the other one just takes
What?
him down.
What?
What?
He was already wounded.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Gnarl goes
He was wounded.
down.
And didn't take advantage of the short rest.
Goes down.
Or he was wounded before this round.
Yeah, he's been. Yeah, no, he was fresh into the battle.
Okay. I was like, huh?
No,
What?
he's been hit a couple times.
We
Sorry.
weren't prepared for this.
All right, Alexiana, you are up.
Oh shit. We probably gotta go help these guys.
Yeah. Does anybody in the group have healing items on them?
Alright.
I don't have money, so right
I
now.
don't know that you do, but I don't think any of us do.
Gnarl. Oh yeah, we
Gnarl
left
will be
Gnarl's
healer.
backpack.
Basically.
Yeah, but I have no healing spells left. I can stable people, but I have to be awake to do that.
Yeah, so does everybody else.
Yeah, I have one covers and phase trace.
Alright, so
They're all in Gnarl's backpack.
you mofo. So I'm 40 feet up.
What earlier when I could go through.
Are you gonna go down, climb down, and run through them, or leave me behind? Or here, fight these guys.
That could have helped. If you guys would have gave me a weapon, I wouldn't have woke them up. Or that might have been complete advantage.
Yeah. I think we did that.
Big decision.
Alright, so I'm gonna climb down.
All right.
Okay.
So she is 30, 40, 45. She's gonna swing at him. And look up. Because I can't remember how that shit works. It's been a while.
You speak Spanish.
Okay. Oh shit, forgot about that. Okay. Alright, so.
So what? You drop your bow, climb down, and keep right
She
here.
climbs down with the crossbow in one
Oh,
hand
okay.
and then pulls out the rapier, stabs at him.
Stabs at him. Okay, perfect.
And 17. AC 17.
AC 17. Might miss these guys. Sorry. Yeah, because you guys have been doing so well on their hits. Oh no, you hit.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
No, you
Yeah.
hit.
Alright, so
Yeah.
AC 17, and I still get sneak because I'm the only one within 5 feet of him. And, or sorry, no other creature other than the target is within 5 feet of me. So, 8, 10, 14 points more.
Nice. Go ahead.
So he's at 23.
Alright. So yeah, he's bleeding. Ah! As you come
And,
down the tree, stab him.
alright, so that's 23.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 45. 50, and because of rakish, I guess. No, fancy footwork. Can't actually attack me because I attacked him. Bitch. So 50, 55, 60. That's one move, and as a bonus action, I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
Well, that's right. Going through the trees is half.
Yep. Yeah.
So, alright, that was 50, 60, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I move to there.
Okay.
And I say, keep plugging him.
Alright. Alright. Alright, Dernier, I need you just to go ahead and give me a death save here.
First one of the day. Fail.
All right.
Oh.
Because there's no plus to it unless you were talking
What'd you roll?
4.
A 4.
At least it wasn't a 1.
All right.
Maybe next to my
All right.
initiative, I should my decks, but I actually have.
I don't want to lose a character I just made.
All right. So he goes to that next tree where she's at, and chops at it.
No, really.
Yep.
Is that what
It
he
doesn't
said?
come after me, huh?
No. Yeah. Not yet. Nope. But he hits it, but doesn't connect well with it. The other one. He is going to move your way.
10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30.
He's actually gonna go a little bit in the encampment. The clear stuff is free.
Oh, this is free. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
10, 20, 30. Then you can go. Is this clear here or is
No,
this
no,
wood?
just that, just their
10,
encampment.
20.
No, he won't go. He'll stay back right there.
Okay.
He'll stop there. All right.
Because you know he'll just hit him.
All right. Ozichar, death save.
18.
All right.
That's
So
1 success.
1 success.
Don't die.
All right.
No,
All right,
no,
Rizda, you
use
are up.
Reverse psychology.
All your comrades are down.
No, reverse psychology.
By yourself.
How many orcs am I staring at?
I think there's 6
5.
orcs, 5 orcs.
5 orcs.
And the 4?
And a boar, yes.
Draw them away in case people say it's
Are any of them seriously injured? I see some.
Yeah, the one that actually I think took down Ozichar is bleeding pretty bad.
Yeah.
If you move 5, none of them get opportunity attacks, and you can attack that one.
Alright, Alright, and none of them in that area have been marking orders.
No.
They haven't been saying much of anything.
Other than Trader and the dwarf and yeah, they've basically been. They're hooting and hollering right now. I mean, they're all revved up. You can see, like this. They're super excited that they were so successful just taking down your whole party. So they're pretty fired up right now.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Alright. Alright, so move me if I need to get in contact with the one that's wounded.
Yeah, you move 5 feet, and that way nothing happens in the sense of attacks of opportunity or anything like that on you.
Alright, so let's try this, and I'm gonna be yelling at Mortgage as I do this. Bring me to your leader. We need to discuss terms, and I'm gonna try to take this guy down as I say that.
All right.
And yeah, so then I'll be using my action search since this will be my last round.
Okay.
Alright, and I'll probably burn some superiority dice as well. So let's see what we got going on. Alright, I don't need too much there. Alright, so that one hits. That's AC 20. It's
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
and
listen.
let's see, I think I can burn a trip attack. Yeah, so I'm gonna use a superiority die
Okay.
and attempt to trip. And the superiority die damage. Just 1 second. So that's a 3 and a 3 is 6, and 3 is 9. And then he has to make a strength saving throw.
All right. So how much damage do you do?
9 points.
What's he at right now, Billy?
18.
18.
27.
So I'll put him at 27. That'll still keep him up.
So DC 13 strength. It's easy.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, he makes a 14 on the die.
Alright, yeah, no worries. Alright, and then I'm going to, like I said, use my action surge, and I will swing again. Same guy.
All right.
Alright, let me see. I'm going to use precision die because I'm up against on that. Only AC 9, so I got to roll another D8. Do this. Oh, I rolled an 8. Sweet. Alright, so it's 12, so it's AC 17.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright, and let's see if I have enough control to do this. Or roll over a 10. Okay, I did. Alright, so I'll use the flat of my blade since I'm trying vaguely to negotiate here. And I will do 10 points.
Alright, so that takes him down.
Knocks him out.
Yeah, so I'll just try to knock him unconscious.
Sure.
And then at the end here, I'll say, I can do this all day, but bring me your leader. I don't want these other whelps to die, and we'll negotiate for payment.
Okay. Alright. Give me a intimidation.
Okay, sorry, that's in Orcish, and I'll say it loud enough, because I think those plate mail guys are over there listening, so.
Yeah, give me intimidation at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, alright, great.
Yeah, he's war talking to orcs. Yeah, asking them to give up when they're on the upper hand.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead, Alex. Roll 2 dice, I'm plus.
Should 7.
Disadvantage. Alright, roll the other one.
7
Both are 7s?
total.
Huh?
7 total.
7 total. 7 is the lower of the 2.
The 7.
So
So both of them are 5s.
Okay, alright. Thank you. That's all I need to say. Both dice. Alright.
well, that makes sense.
You did it right with 7 total. But
You actually hear from far across, from one of the plate mail guys, and Dan, this is the one in front of you. He says, "We're gonna take you all captive and sell you, along with your fat friend over there. You can talk to Karut all you want in the morning." And Aaron, you are up.
Okay.
I'm going to.
we're going to.
Climb up 10 feet.
Okay.
There.
And shoot this dude.
All right.
Roll that die. You're looking for your 8-sider. There it is.
He's gonna hit.
To hit, and 9 is the damage.
All right, put 9 more on him.
32.
All right, he's still up. Ah! Damn it, I'm gonna take you out of the street.
No, you aren't.
All right.
Not a good climber, and you're just a lumberjack.
Narl gets a success.
Yes.
So I'm the only one who failed.
Yes. All right. The large boar takes a stab at Rizna.
Too bad you can't
And
protect
hits.
Too bad you can't protect yourself.
Hits you hard too. 19 on the die. So 7 points. I get minus 19. And I need you to make a strength saving throw here.
Yeah, no problem. 23.
Oh yeah, no problem. Tries to knock you over.
Yeah.
All right. The orc warriors are up. Oh, they're just like.
Oh. Now it's RoboCop time.
Stab it over, bodies.
And they all stab in, and you just matrix duck.
Or something.
This one.
Medieval Matrix. They all throw spears, and you duck under it, and they all hit each other. And you're like, what are you doing?
They all just take like the sides of their. They're not trying to kill you. They all take the sides of their axe handles, and just start pounding on you, trying to knock you out. So, here we go.
Can they heal
What
us?
I did to them.
There's 4 of them, right? Still or 5? 4, right? Okay,
Can
thank
they
you.
heal
4.
us?
Alright. Huh?
Yeah.
Why do we have bloody rangers? It's so stupid.
Yes.
What?
We have 2 rangers and 3 fighters.
Yes.
It's stupid.
I don't know.
No rangers.
Yo, Rangers. Go
Well, you two look
What?
like rangers.
8 attacks coming at me.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Rogues.
I'm a rogue.
Yes.
I went to fighter.
Natural 20.
Hey, acting like a ranger. Both of you. Intrigued.
And a hit.
Shooting.
Yes,
Brutal.
because we're
So let's see here.
Good thing
Rogues can
is,
sometimes
they're
be
not trying to kill you.
No, quadruple damage.
Oh.
like,
Oh.
you just get popped.
You guys have been having it on me. Now it's my turn.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have a new character.
Did you hear him? He said he's gonna sell us.
No, but I
If we
might
still
not
use
make
it,
my
you're
game.
Yeah, you just see them like, and you see this, Alexiana, that they just seem to be pounding on him, but they're not trying to draw blood. It doesn't like they're trying not, and you see the rest of your comrades down too.
From here, I probably can't tell the difference.
Yeah, one exploding die too,
Just knock them out.
probably, but I just got to roll.
Because if you roll all ones.
Yeah, Rizna, you go down.
Yeah.
But you're knocked out. You don't have to make death saves.
Yeah.
Alright. It is a new round.
I don't like that counter. I keep,
Alexiana, you are up.
because like last time I remember you doing that, we were almost attacked by 100 goblins. We could have killed them all, but today's not that case, but it's orcs.
So, 10, 20, 30. Bonus action, 10, 20. There, and 30 right up to this guy.
Alright.
And I'm going to attack him.
Alright.
And then fancy footwork away.
That's not an option right now. I just moved my max. And that's a miss.
Oh no. That's point. Alright.
You try to be like distract them and then
Alright.
Am I right? Yeah.
You know,
He just shatters your blade.
Alright.
maybe.
So he's gonna take a swing at you.
Yeah.
But he misses. Alright.
He only gets one
Okay, my
attack.
save.
You don't need to. I know what you're already gonna do, buddy.
Oh yeah.
He can't attack, but he comes in there.
You sleep.
Alright.
We went PowerPoint. No.
Pause the charge.
Hey, what? Hey, no, I want to roll. If I get a natural 20, I'm up.
Alright, no, yeah, you do
I-
that
I-
right now.
I
Yeah,
can-
Sacrifice to both of you.
That's-
Go ahead, yeah.
11, so this is a 6.
Okay, you'll be fine.
We get one more turn.
Alright.
Yeah, if I got up,
Oh,
man.
wrong.
It's a different story. I'll lay a hands.
Yeah,
While you're on the ground, you're like, alright.
Here, you're up.
Okay.
No, what you should do is like give yourself like 8 points and give me 7.
okay.
That wouldn't happen.
Actually, give me 1. Give me
Dude,
1.
I'm a 20 AC.
I'm
I give
gonna
myself all
hit this dude because
Give me
he's
1.
most.
Alright, alright, shoot down at him. Okay, go ahead.
To save, I would have rolled that on 1. You'd be disabled.
Nice. You know you want to do a maneuver?
22
That
You
hits.
distracted straight.
and 10. Distracted strike.
So roll another
So roll
D8.
D8. Okay.
You can roll that again if you want. Just want to get rid of this.
10.
Roll again. Ooh, another. So 18 points on him.
Oh, I see that
18
now.
points.
So 50.
He goes down.
Nice.
They're gonna
And you want
slow.
to do a second.
Good.
You guys can still win.
I'm. Yeah.
Action surge.
This dude was trying
So you can
to
shoot that guy.
Action surge.
trying to
Alright.
knock down my trees. I'm a Lorax. I'm
Defend my trees.
Did you shoot that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so
The Borax. Defend my trees from these
Nice.
people.
25.
that is.
Oh, that looked like an actual 20 from here. I was like, ooh.
No.
And
And wait. 5, 6, 7, 12.
Alright,
That's me.
12 on it. Ah!
That's
Zero. Alright.
Wait, when you give the Borax a bow.
Alright.
Yeah,
Oh.
So you can.
Alright. These orcs are conversating over here, but you guys, they're not yelling right now. But he.
In my opinion, the dude who was making that was chopping down the trees and having the relatives come and help his family business, he kind of looked like a Grinch.
This is perfect.
It's kind of looked like
If you guys can take out the door while they're separated, you guys have a chance.
yeah, we have a chance to
And I
do
think
what?
they stay with us.
Run away.
So then that means we're all alive. And then you have to carry all of our bodies.
Take the knoll first. Need 2 bodies for the knoll. Leave the demon alone.
Take Oliver first, because we ain't leaving without it.
Alright, take the knoll first. Leave the demons. Not come to.
What?
Alright. Alright, so they're done. You're out. Alexiana, you are up.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna stab him.
Alright.
stab, stab,
Poke. More like a poke.
Oh,
Oh,
right off
It's
the
a poke.
20.
It's a poke. It's a poke. He rolled a
And,
2. It's a poke.
But I'm gonna go.
fancy the work. Oh, can you
Disengage.
30. I
Now
don't
just
have to.
imagine
but
someone fight, like,
it's on a
hits you, then
Alright.
they walk away. You try and hit him, but you're like,
And
that's
then as a
hard.
bonus action, I'm gonna climb
Ah.
30 feet up.
Alright.
Hey.
Oh, and my rapier's away. So I got one hand free.
Alright, Drainier, go ahead and roll.
Just see if I get a 20.
Yep.
15. Dang it.
Alright.
No, don't.
Isn't that 3 though in a row? Aren't you good to go?
no, he's 2 and 1.
He's 2 and 1.
Oh,
He's gonna be stable.
I'm stable anyways.
Yeah.
I just rolled for
Alright.
that 20.
Alright, here's my.
You treat a cat. Good for you.
If I
When-
want to, I can carry
He's
them.
gonna go chop back a tree again.
Take after his buddy. His buddy's design.
Yeah. He's gonna chop a tree.
I think. Hi, I'm still the strongest person in the group. Have the highest strength.
Alright, yeah, he hacks the tree hard.
You're unconscious, amazing.
You hear under you crackle, crackle, crackle. The tree, it's not down yet, but it's bad. Alright. Ozachar, go ahead and give me one more roll.
Natural 20.
Ooh, alright. So
Jump up.
you wake up. You have you have an orc trying to bandage your wounds.
Lay them hands on myself.
Okay.
15 points back.
Alright.
So that's 20.
I still have one more roll though.
Alright.
Stop touching me!
He's
Get
like,
off of me!
he says, Nani!
So minus
Oh my
20.
god. What do you should have done? Nani!
He's like taken back. My grunch, he says. Alright.
You mean Grinch.
I told you I was here to speak with your masters.
By
That's
Grunch.
your action,
I thought
right?
it was a
Land.
Grinch.
Is that a bonus action.
Imagine someone says
it's
that during a
action.
D&D session. Imagine someone's like,
More like the Grinch.
okay.
Let me check on that. So,
It's an action. It's an action.
Yeah.
just
But
in case.
but you can still move,
And sugar.
quite possibly.
I'm filled with
Still
water.
move.
Can I move?
Stand up, right?
I guess I have to move.
It's really, I would say no. That you basically, you wake
Can I
up.
stand up at least so I
lay
don't
on
have
hands.
disadvantage?
Yeah, I'd say you could probably stand up.
Well, it's the question of whether or not it's sort of like, is this
You're
a
in.
surprise round, or is this,
You know, it's, I'll let you stand up. That's about all you can do.
That's all I wanted.
Alright.
I'm going for that second.
And just so you know, you're at 1 point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Alright. Aaron, you are up.
Alright, I am going to see.
You got off!
No.
Or she got up. Oh no,
I'm a he.
Yeah, you're right.
You got it right the first time.
No.
Don't chance your luck here.
Alright, Aaron, you're up.
Okay. And you said keep bandaging my
Students at 12. I don't think I'm gonna take him down in the next shot, so I'm gonna move to another trade
Alright, so you're
so I
gonna
don't get taken down.
are you gonna put your bow away and jump or keep your
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. Okay, no problem. You jump right over to the next tree. Alright.
Which way?
Yeah, either you have to be sideways or back, not
I'm gonna go
across,
back.
because you already that tree over
Yep.
there. Alright.
I'm gonna go back.
Alright, perfect.
So that I'm still like close, but then I'm gonna get him. Then I have to go around.
Alright. Alright.
So much dice.
Alright.
Oh my God.
Alright.
those
So you're up.
bands. I mean, not bands. JD's.
Once they're coming over here. Now, blunt ends.
Wait, so I get stopped here?
Easy. Let's go.
Is this
Just
my
trying to knock you out.
Crits.
Knock you out.
Good luck, Ozzy.
8 hits. Let's go.
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
I knocked out one. That's all I did for you.
Natural 20.
There we
I
go.
think Sylvia said it.
Don't even
Don't
get the swing
jinx.
on him.
No, stop.
See what the
You didn't say it,
natural
jinx
20
10.
is.
6'10". Give me a soda.
Alright, maximum damage.
No.
And you get another attack on the target.
So pretty much, you
Yeah, that's good. Alright, so you're getting beat up.
So I'm at 1 point so I can take my own life to not be a prisoner to the war.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you go unconscious. Knock you out.
just
You're
get
out.
jumped.
Alright.
You get up, you're like, I'm alive.
Alright. It is a new
I still have one more roll.
round.
I have one more roll to see if I
Alright.
get up.
This is weird. The Divide is like playing some weird shit in this scenario.
Alexiana, you are up.
What? This dude came over.
Alright, yeah. I got it. I'm gonna crossbow that guy's butt.
Alright.
But I'm gonna swing around the tree
I'm gonna take my
and
chances.
see if I can't hide from him.
Alright.
Go up like 10 feet quietly.
Alright.
If he's paying attention, and 26.
Alright, you hide from him. He seems to be focused really on Aaron.
Why am I
So AC 16.
16's gonna just hit.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's 16 points of damage.
Nice, so that puts him at
8.
28. He's still alive. You hit him hard. Oh!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Why the heck do I keep
In Orca, she goes,
Okay.
Narf!
Why do you
Climb up, knock this tree over, Narf! As he's bleeding, my blood's coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, what she said.
Uh-huh. Alright, one more. Drainar.
Well, Dramir.
Dramir? Dramir? Okay.
Another success. I am stable.
Alright, yep, that's it.
Good, you're stable.
You're stable.
From being dead.
Still good.
Yeah.
Better than not.
Yeah.
But if I were to roll the one, I'd
Alright.
Doodle.
Yeah, he's got it
well,
back.
they would
Dan, you want to back him up 30 feet? He's gonna just.
So
He's bleeding.
1, 2, 3. So you go back.
Just a total of 30 feet. He's doing double move, basically.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, so yeah, he's bleeding. You're like. Alright.
In Elvish, take him down. Take him down.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to.
Meander the bear. 30
I'll
feet.
try dentist.
Okay.
This is a joke when someone has
That's
Someone
half.
has a
No, don't have him.
I'm about to try
Oh,
dentist.
okay.
Yeah, this is natural for him.
Because
You
you
do
know,
plus
dentist.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Alright.
That's
So
four.
yeah, so push him up against
That's
the tree. He doesn't get to the tree
To
yet.
this tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
It's more like this.
alright. Wrong.
I see the future.
Alright, Aaron, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot that dude.
Alright.
What dude?
This dude. That's coming to the trick.
Like, no, the other guy! Just focus on the freaking guy! Yes! Yes!
Alright, so touch
You're
her
like,
all out.
really?
Like you're gonna shoot there.
She's like, no! The other guy!
Yeah, exactly.
The one who can speak Arkish!
Okay, where's my other one?
The one that has a beluga.
No, the other
A
one.
beluga.
There, yeah.
Damage die? There you go. You don't have advantage.
That's what I'm saying.
It's down to, it's a 2 on 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
that's probably
6.
14.
14, hold on. Before you do it though, you can roll one of these and do a precision attack.
Okay.
Precision attack. Alright, so Alright, got it.
Nice. So add that. 14 plus
So
10.
14 plus 5 is 19.
That hits.
19.
There was a 3.
It was a 3? Okay,
Yeah.
3 plus 5.
8.
So 8 more points.
8 more points.
28, 36.
Alright, still up.
Oh!
Well, I remember it takes like 50 damage to take it down.
I don't remember what it took to take it.
Alright.
50.
Oh, wait,
yeah.
50.
Those
I
warriors are busy.
They're like
Wait,
really
he's
hard.
about to get an attack on his
Alright, it is a new round. Alexiana, you are up.
See? He just pops it.
Alright. Okay. I am going to.
I forgot there's a wall there.
30. I'm gonna try to shoot him again,
Alright.
but I will try to. Should I make another hide check here? Stay behind the tree and go.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hide. I'll use my bonus action to hide. 25. And 15.
Alright, yeah, you're good. You can't see you. It's still like he's bleeding and trying to just back up, trying to look for you. Almost sees you maybe
16.
look in your direction. That hits.
Yeah, that's 16 more points, so he's at 40, 52.
He goes down.
He goes back. See, remember 50.
Yep.
That's what.
Very nice, very nice.
Whoa, we got the hard people. We got the hard.
No, you got the easy people.
We hide, we hide, we hide, we hide. Wait for those fuckers to come back over here. Ah, shit. Well, we may or may not be noticing them, but.
Which one?
Nothing.
Alright.
Anything today.
Soldiers. Alright.
Oh no, that's bad. That's bad.
You guys
Oh,
hear
frick. Oh no, no.
That's a big boar.
this.
Uh,
You guys see this just huge. You guys see, you got the large one down below, but this one is like 4 times its size. It's just this huge, massive thing coming through. And yeah, it probably weighs like 4,000 pounds. It's just gigantic.
Oh. So we're gonna have to.
Aaron, you are up.
Shit.
Jump tree to tree. I'll drop
Tarzan. And then I like shoot it.
We're gonna go back to where we dropped our shit.
There.
You
Okay, Aaron, you're up.
Where?
That's your camp. Like,
we
back where you came
Okay,
from.
jumped. Now
This
I
is
know
what
where
I
you're
work.
leading. I forgot where it was because already
All right.
standing.
So if
I
you
know, yeah, the board is
jump tree, what are you gonna do?
Tarzan.
Tarzan my way out. Jump through the
Okay, so
next
you-
tree.
grab, sling your bow and
Yep.
All right,
make your roll.
make your first roll.
Alright.
Almost 20. Wow.
Almost a 20, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost well done. But
17.
All right, 17. No problem. You want to go ahead and roll another? Jump again to another tree.
Ooh, that's a nice one. 15 on the die plus.
Okay,
one,
yep.
So.
I'll give you one more. Another tree.
Oh, awesome. 8 again, so 17.
No problem. So
That's
3
all
trees.
right. That's all right.
Jumping tree to tree. All right.
Cool. Come on, follow me.
All right.
Okay, we're probably gonna.
You go.
Huh?
Leave it out.
You can go to bed, buddy.
yeah, you're
Right,
out.
I'm out right now.
Good to see you, man.
Okay, see you guys. And
I'll tell you what happens.
remember,
tomorrow.
it's cool to be geek.
Nice job, Alex.
See you Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh yeah.
This large ogre, big old tree branch on his back comes through. All right.
Oh, I thought that was a boar. That's an ogre.
There's a Billy. Do you want to turn this camera this way so I
Both,
can
both
see?
a huge boar and a huge ogre.
Voila! Voila!
There you
That's a gigantic.
And two monkeys with them
It
too.
is not an elephant.
There's 4 archers with them too.
Oh, shit.
Alright. Yeah, so yeah.
Hey bro, how you doing?
It just comes over
Daddy.
and over there. Alright. New round, Alexiana.
Alright.
Should you retreat? Should we like grab that dude or no? No. No.
The fat
No.
guy. Yeah,
Grab the fat dude.
260 pounds.
that's right. See the cat.
The cat.
Cat.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Yeah.
You've been gone for a while, old friend.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh man.
That's scary.
Butterscotch.
So I'm going to ask you this, Dan. Is your intent to try to escape?
Yes.
Okay.
Escape and keep an eye on these guys, but
Alright.
yeah, I don't know if there's any way to freaking get.
So if you guys run off a little bit, maybe watch from the side,
Yep.
you'll see them come into camp. They'll end up be dragging them into the center of the camp. The whole crew as well as their.
Okay. And these guys come in with more?
No.
It's just these 4 and this
Just just the 4 archers
Okay.
and him and the big.
The big
Thing.
gigantimus.
Yeah.
Big gigantic.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just them that come back. Yeah, they seem to kind of bind their wounds. If you guys watch, and tie them up, and actually they'll end up they'll get Oliver up. So they don't. You guys watch this. They're breaking camp tonight. So and they tie them up and put their bodies on the two. Yes, buddy. Okay, just sit on the couch. I'll be up there in a second, buddy. Alright, so they tie their bodies on, basically. Tie them on, and they start a force marching. And if you follow them, which is fine, to a river.
Okay.
Where there is a long ship on shore with some humans. And basically, it looks like it's an exchange of gold, and they're giving them as prisoners to this human
long ship.
Human
Yeah,
long
that's
ship.
your hand, man.
But it's a river.
Yes, it is a river.
Okay.
And
And
you can't go further. It's water, Dan.
I know I can't touch water. And the so while they're binding their wounds and doing this stuff, I noticed. Do I see them like pick up all their weapons and all that stuff?
Yeah,
All
they
these
see
guys, basically all their dead weapons.
They
and
take their
everything
weapons.
else.
They
They
leave
leave
their
the-
dead.
They leave their dead. Okay.
Yeah. They
Both of these guys
and actually they cut the throat. You see this over there. They cut the throat of the gnoll.
What?
They cut Gnarl's throat.
Damn it.
But the others, they basically you see them bind their wounds, and tie them up. So they seem to basically be selling them as to these
slaves, yeah.
yeah.
But humans and
Humans.
dwarves and stuff worth
yeah.
more, so no, not so much. Okay, so I see that docking, but or them like forcing them onto that deal. And is the boat pointed upstream, downstream?
It seems to be heading the direction actually south.
South,
They
okay.
seem to be heading south.
And is south upstream or downstream?
It's from here it would be downstream. You would know this, that down the stream further, down this river actually, is a city, a port city, and then it leads out to the ocean.
Okay. Because we're both smugglers.
Oh, okay.
Land-wise, we're like.
So you would
Yeah.
know, yeah.
All right.
And you don't think these are like Northmen here. It's a variety of
Right.
crew. But you probably think they're pirates.
Wait, these guys?
No.
They're captors.
They're captors.
Oh.
Yeah, you think they're pirates actually. Probably smugglers or pirateers. But yeah, you see it's like a 2-level.
Okay.
This long ship's 2 levels, and you see where the oars would come out on the water, and you think there's another deck, mast and stuff like that. So they would probably get this thing going pretty quick, but probably using the oars to get up and down the river.
Okay. Yeah, because they couldn't tack very well down the river, so
Yeah.
do it on the river. But it's pointed downriver.
Yeah.
Which is
shitty
in terms of they can make a lot of headwind where
Yeah.
we can.
Probably making their way towards the city.
Probably making their way toward the city. So we will try, I guess, head towards the city.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I
you
don't
guys
think
will
we
just kind of.
I don't think we can catch the boat.
No.
Maybe that's gonna fly well.
No. But you guys might be able to catch it when it's important.
But it's they forced marched, so they met this ship at night.
They actually end up meeting the
Or
ship
close today.
in early morning by the
So
time
we're
because
walking
they have to
across.
break camp and everything like this. So it's early morning.
Cat wants some milk.
When this is happening, you can watch from the woods still, the tops of the woods, because it's a clearing where the boat is, the river.
Gotcha.
There's, probably couple 100 feet or whatever.
Right.
But it's daylight and the sun's coming up, and they do the exchange. Oliver is the only one awake. They're all
Oliver's awake.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
because he wasn't unconscious. These guys are unconscious.
Yeah, he's gay,
although
but
I know, but I thought he was sleeping. the
Wanted
whole
to save the
time.
goblins, got
I was
shot
gonna.
by the goblins.
and then
Got traded to the
goblin-
orcs.
Yes.
traded to the orcs.
I was gonna say that Oliver has slept through this whole thing, but apparently he hasn't. He's been awake for most.
yeah, he is. Yeah, he's been watching, but tied up.
And they don't during watching like this exchange. I don't see them like stripping these guys of their armor,
No.
but more than likely their weapons. Either the orcs kept it or sold them for additional money to these guys.
You see in the sense of weapons that the orcs don't give those up. They don't take their armor. They like their gear and stuff. They keep, the orcs seem to keep all that. They just give them their their bodies basically in armor. So they'd be in their armor and their clothes and whatever they're wearing. But in the sense of gear wise, the orcs keep the gear, any loot, any of that the orcs are keeping.
The ears are gone!
Ears.
Damn it!
It took me years to get those.
So this is where we will
Oh,
stop
remember.
for the evening.
The orcs kept
As we'll see how this kind of plays
Took me years
out.
to get
See if maybe 2 people can get on the crew of this ship. Talk their way in. Talk their way as
Wait, so
crew
we're gonna leave
members.
all of those guys behind.
No, you're probably gonna. I'm assuming.
We're gonna try to make it to the town
Yeah, the city.
And catch onto the boat.
Catch
and
on
then
the
find a boat.
Yeah, the
just
smugglers
get
are
hired.
So maybe you
Become,
can
yeah,
hire
get hired
Become
by
part
the
of the
boat.
crew.
And then
Yeah.
free us.
Wink.
Yeah. Yep.
Then do what?
Then free us.
Don't worry, all the goods are talking.
Okay.
Then do
So-
what?
Hey, we want to join your ship to free our friends in the future.
So
right now, we're gonna do it for you.
stop.
We're not. We're
Tonight, the Dungeon Master was definitely hot on the dice. And
Yeah, that was such a hard thing because I was like, if I fire on this guy early, all of these orcs are coming for us,
yeah.
Yeah.
and we don't really have, So it was like,
But you did the right thing.
but
I just,
dividing, if they keep it up, like they were doing so well.
look,
I
I had
oh, that one goes down.
Well, I had
that one goes down.
4. I had 4 crits in 1 round.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
One round. One.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys getting 2 attacks each is brutal
Yeah.
because
But they don't do a lot of damage compared to like the ones in the axes. They do more. These guys hand axes, but the 2 attacks. They're basically the same in that sense. But not as bad, not as heavily armored, not as high hit points as those 2 soldiers did. But yeah, it was
brutal, man.
it was just unlucky. Sometimes dice go for the dungeon master, and they surely did. It's like I don't remember what I've crit that many, and plus the quadruple and the triple damage cards. You guys have been getting me on those, and now it came back to haunt me. So, and then the 2 exploding dice. I don't remember last time I had exploding dice, much less 2 of them at one time. So I'm going to sign out. Hopefully people who watch this will love it. Hit the like button once it's on YouTube. We will be back Wednesday for our regular show. And then I believe it's the 29th. We will be on Extra Life Stream Christmas Drive. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight. And remember, it's cool to be a geek. Pass it on.
Your ass.
Woohoo!
Oh, man.